What's happening here that's not happening anyplace else?
I mean, the competitive level starts at 4 years old.
Classic rivalry.
Hall of Fame type coaches, great personalities.
All three schools, though, they changed the game of college football.
Florida State Seminole. Miami Hurricanes.
Florida Gators.
You want to dominate your opponents and you want to get stoned, make sure that you roll up.
It's the roll up, it's the vibes. Another beautiful day in the Sunshine State, and I am kicking it with the illest. Larry Young, CJ, what it do?
What's up, man? I look at the end of the intro clip. I was like, did we plan that? The handguns. I was like, I don't remember actually planning that. I think
what song was that? It was that Jew. It was Juvie. It was 400 degrees. I want to say.
Oh, okay,
out, bro.
That was crazy. Every time I look at that, I'm like,
I don't want to know, but I think if I ain't a hot boy, then what do you call that? If I'm not mistaken, bro. It was 400 degrees, man. You know, Juvie go set the damn tone. He just as bad that night for sure.
For sure. Great.
Shout out to whole sway, man.
But yeah, on top of the world, man. Everything's cool. Started out real rough today, but the bounce back is great.
Already. CJ, how you doing, man? You good?
Yeah, feeling real good, man. Smooth day. Chill for the most part. Ain't do too much, man. Getting ready for the show. So quiet day on the Thursday, man. Looking for a pretty good weekend.
TGIF.
Because my nephew, my brother that coached at Clemson, his son, moved to Tallahassee. He's playing for Galby now, so kind of looking out for him and helping out. And he have a scrimmage this Saturday, so I'm gonna go check it out this weekend.
Nice. You play corner too?
Nah, man, it's crazy. Kid, we play linebacker.
Okay.
So he's bigger. He's bigger than me, of course. Like at this point in time, he's bigger than what his daddy was as a fucking senior too, man. Like he got some nice size on him.
How old is he?
A sophomore, 14.
Nice.
Yeah, sophomore. He said he's competing with 14. 10th grade. No, 15. I'm sorry, 15.
15, okay.
Yeah. Don't give me the line. 15.
Well, they bright.
Right. Now, he ain't that damn bright. But yeah, it's just crazy because he said he's competing with a senior for the starting job. So we'll see how that goes.
Good shit.
Yeah.
TGIF, man. Thank God it's Friday. Happy direct deposit day to all the listeners, everybody that's checking out on live YouTube. Like, subscribe, and vibe out, man. Let everybody know. Text a friend. Man, that like button is free. Don't cost nothing to show some love, man. Outside of that, fellas, New Orleans is on the horizon, man. We gotta get through week 0 and hope Florida State beat. How you say that team? Duquesne. Hopefully, you guys can beat Duquesne. And then we'll pull up in New Orleans with all the festivities, the vibes, and everything, man. Big Easy. How y'all feeling? There's more going on in the Big Easy than we thought that weekend.
Yeah.
That's what I do want to say.
It's gonna be up, man.
What's it called? Decadence weekend or something like that. It's some Pride festive vibes going on in the Big Easy. So we gotta walk light a little bit, man, just to make sure we're in the right rooms. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, just a little bit.
Be aware that weekend. Be aware. You want to walk into the wrong situation.
I lived in Pensacola, and it was the same way. And I didn't know. Like, I went to the beach, just hanging out for Labor Day weekend, and I pulled up, and I was like, man, a lot of rainbow flags out here. And it was okay, all right, cool. But then I usually get there early, anyways. And then more and more start popping up. And I was like, I'm clearly missing something. And yeah, they have like a Pride weekend out there as well. So maybe that's something they just kind of do, around the nation.
Yeah,
shout out to.
Is it the same weekend, the same as that weekend?
Same as that weekend. They do it every year. So I call
it's Labor Day weekend.
I got a partner that live out there, man. We won't communicate a whole lot, but how you go into the city, you hit your peoples up. So I hit my dog. I say, hey, man, I'm pulling up in town for that Florida State LSU game. You know what I'm saying? I know he lived downtown or whatever. So I'm like, hey, man, be ready. We pulling up, man. We the vibes. And she's like, bro, I'm going to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It's Labor Day weekend, man. I was like, no, you got to change your plans. Like, nah, man, I go every year. I leave that weekend because it's Decadence weekend. I'm like, what is Decadence weekend? I Googled and seen what was up. I had to tell the crew. I was like, hey, man, I don't know if you boys knew, but I had no idea.
I had none. Like I said, I thought it was just a Pensacola thing, but we still gonna do our thing, man. Y'all definitely pull on up.
They say 200,000 to 300,000 people show up to this thing every year, so it should be a packed city between Florida State fans, Saints fans, it'd be a 3-day weekend as well. And also that festival.
New Orleans will be crazy.
The Saints playing that weekend too?
I don't think so.
No.
You said Saints. You meant the Tigers?
Yeah.
I thought you said Saints.
Did I say Saints?
I thought you did. Maybe I was tripping, but yeah. So anyways, yeah. I mean,
you said Saints, the LSU fans.
Yeah, either way.
But no, it's going to be a crazy weekend for sure.
We'll have our own flags.
Yeah, right. We got our own flags.
We'll be easy to spot. They won't have red, orange, Roy G. Biv. Y'all know.
No, them boys ain't coming to the game, man.
I
ain't trying to stereotype or anything.
I don't know. I don't want stereotype.
No, I don't think a LSU tailgate is the right spot for that demographic. Just read the room. I don't think that demographic is going to be that welcome.
Louisiana ain't ready for all that.
Nah.
Well, I tell you what, like being down there before, there is like just a section of Bourbon Street that's like it's kind of like a crossover line. So it'll probably most of the festivities will probably be a little bit closer that way.
I think most downtowns got the rainbow streets and the vibes. I know West Palm downtown. Y'all ain't there yet?
We got one club.
I can feel it. I done drove through Georgia, so I can see why not.
Club One. You ever in Savannah? You want to go?
No, actually,
go to Club One.
I seen a club in Savannah I wanted to ask you about, man. I just see young ladies keep taking their picture there. A woman. I ain't gonna say young ladies, women. Is it Peacock Lounge?
Peacock Lounge. I've never been there, so I don't speak on it. But I might pull
fly.
up. You done said enough. If you've seen her there, I'm gonna pull up.
No, damn it. It's a bunch of them.
Good.
I think it's a destination. Like when women go to South Savannah, it's like a lounge. I don't know if it's popping at that shit, but I've seen a trend of like at least 10 chicks that done took pictures at that lounge, and it looks pretty fly and sexy. I gotta hit Larry on up and see what is going on there.
Hidden gem. I honestly ain't been downtown in forever, so you put me on something. Yeah, Peacock Lounge. I see it on 37th. It's got a good rating, 4.4 stars.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Let's get it.
Highly.
It might be this weekend, matter of fact.
Yeah, let me know what's up.
I'm about to follow them on the ground.
You see the activity in there, don't you?
Yeah, it looks nice.
You got to pull up before you head out, though.
Oh, for sure. That's without question.
All right.
Anyway, what else we got going on?
Back to the tailgate, man. If you haven't joined Patreon, join Patreon at the $15 level. They get you in all of our events and get you more Patreon access and benefits with Graham Co. Also, we have fantasy football giveaways, a lot of different ways just to get that $15 back. But getting the content and everything else like this tailgate. If not, the tailgate's $50. It comes with food, drinks, the vibes, all of that, man. You get to hang out with us and other fans and people from the big three that you know. You know, you're not hanging out with a bunch of strangers. It's gonna be difficult to find people out in that big old crowd. So find us, find our flag, come vibe a little bit, man. We in the Big Easy, hanging out heavy.
Got a lot of people already hear me up talking about the tailgate, saying they can't wait. They're excited to pull up. And I'm also, man, we're gonna make it a weekend long event, right? We got some other stuff planned, not just for Sunday. We got some stuff planned throughout the weekend as far as events for us to hang out a little bit. So tap in with us the whole weekend, man. We're gonna definitely hang out real good. I can't wait to get there. I'll be there bright and early. I'm gonna say bright and early Friday. I'm leaving pretty early on Friday. Right. Friday afternoon, I'm touching down the NO, man. Ready touchdown to call us hell. Shout out to Boosie.
Touchdown to call as hell, man. I'm excited about the Big Easy. We driving over carpool style, the whole crew, dog. It's gonna be some shenanigans. I'm gonna drive up from Orlando, meet Todd, and then we're gonna drive over to Tallahassee, and then we're gonna, caravan style, cameras, shooting content.
Pick me up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You picking the Larry on? The whole crew.
I always be in Lake City waiting on y'all ass. Remember you went the wrong way?
Instead of making a left towards Tallahassee, I made it right to Jacksonville.
I'm sitting there.
I forgot.
Hey man, ain't nothing to do in Lake City, man. Y'all come here and get me.
Well, it's definitely nothing to do in Lake City.
Well, I put up Jacksonville was shot. Like, why am I in Jacksonville?
You're not missing nothing.
Where, Lake City?
Yeah, you're not missing nothing at all in Lake City.
We just got a linebacker out of there, I think.
They got some players now. Lake City, Columbia, they play football, but as far as city life and stuff like that, man, the damn Sundays is probably the most exciting thing in that city.
I think don't they? You got a spot out there or something Grand Core, I think.
I mean, it's around the same area.
Yeah.
I think TJ told me they got something over there, so I'm probably gonna park over there, wait for the caravan to come grab me. We're gonna do it old school style. Wish we could get an RV. That should be crazy.
That would be gas, man. But we're gonna be shooting content the entire time, man. So you get content of the road travels. We're gonna be YouTubing live. Also Patreon and Discord and some of that stuff, man. Some of the content is not gonna make it to the regular YouTube. So like I said, be sure to join that Patreon. But we shooting hella content, man. The tailgates, live shows, the road trip. And I ain't driving neither, dog, at all. So
not
don't worry about us getting lost, bro.
I ain't on the insurance.
I'm be on the gummies.
Exactly. What I'm saying. Well, all you gotta do is show up drunk. That's how you do it. Oh, I can't drive.
that's the cheat code.
Not it. Who we brought to you by?
The great folks at Graham Code, man. Be sure to visit thegramcode.com. Use coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off of all Graham Code Delta 8 THC products. The gummies come in 3 flavors: fruit punch, watermelon, and blue raspberry. They also have pre-rolls that's keefed up a little bit. Wake and bake coffee, hard candy comes in the flavor of tropical orange, just like a Jolly Rancher, man. Same vibes. Like I said, coupon code ROLLUP25 for 25% off. All this is federally legal. Sent to your mailbox. You got to worry about the jump out boys or getting robbed, snatch your chain, snatch, none of that weird stuff, man. The mailman not doing that. He can drop it off, ring your doorbell, and he out of there.
You still got to worry about that shit, but not because of Graham Code.
Yeah, you get your edibles in a nice, calm way, man. Not at the Walmart parking lot or at a gas station.
Still keep your head on your swivel as a general rule of thumb. But
in life,
because of Graham Code. Yeah, that's
in
just life.
Yeah.
Stay dangerous.
Stay on your pivot. Where you at with it, man? You good? You got a disclaimer ready? Yeah, disclaimer. Man.
21 years of age or older to order.
Already.
The GramCode.com.
Ah, man. What we starting with?
Gummy right before.
Y'all want to start with camp talk or recruiting talk? Where y'all at with it?
We'll get into
I'll start with recruiting talk.
Second wave on the way? Mario says the second wave, man. Where the second wave at?
Ain't got no info on the wave. They won't tell. They won't let me know about the tsunami.
It's like starting the wave in at the game. That bitch don't
nobody
get going.
Else start with you.
That's what Mario did. Mario did like this.
And nobody else joined.
Nobody else moved, bro.
God,
wave ain't moving.
That shit ain't cool, bro. Not really. Right now, honestly, ain't nothing on the recruiting front that I'm privy to. They got some shit cooking, I'm sure. Y'all boys gonna get in y'all bag. I got some camp stuff.
All right, real quick on the recruiting front, FSU did get a commitment from defensive tackle Tavion Gasson from Savannah, Georgia, 3-star defensive tackle, committed to today, which is Thursday, around 2 p.m. Shout out to Odell. They did a really good job recruiting him. I know a couple of teams were after him. He had official offers from the likes of Auburn, Minnesota, Kentucky, Tennessee, and a couple others. I know Georgia was pushing for him too, but I don't believe they made an official offer. But they were pushing for him at one point in time, just recruited him, testing the waters. So I think he's a pretty good, as far as the defense. I think we are done as far as the defensive line across the board, defensive ends and defensive tackles. I don't foresee us taking one more unless it's Jordan Hall. He'll probably be the only defensive lineman left that they would take. I think he's trending towards Georgia at this point in time. But again, if he wants in, they'll definitely take his commitment. But other than Jordan Hall, I don't see them pursuing another defensive lineman for the cycle. So overall, I'm pretty good with this cycle. It's a good defensive line cycle, good mix of defensive ends and defensive tackles that we could work something with. You know, we got one already with Ayabayo T-Face. He's already on campus. He was a part of the 23 class, but we classified to 22. Going to take a rare shirt this upcoming year. So we already have one on campus. So I'm pretty good with the defensive tackle, defensive end recruitment for this cycle. And that's pretty much all I have on the recruiting front. Just trying to think of any other tidbits on Gaston. No, man. Shout out to Savannah, man. We turned the pipeline within the 912. Shout out to Larry on, man. He been looking out for us, man. He's been the plug now.
Larry and Mary J. Blige, man. They've been looking out for you.
Yeah. Mary took care of the NIL deal, man. Deal. Make sure everything was cool.
Shout out Post, man. Post a great get, man. Yeah, a little film breakdown.
Man, yeah, that's another thing. Like, and Post, so he be inconsistent with a lot of stuff, bro. Because I guess he did have a bad camp. Post to say he judges takes like off of offers, right? But then, so now you're going with a film breakdown. The kid official offers, rather, is pretty damn good. So which one it is? Is it the offers or is it some camp, some short camp? So I mean, some camps and shorts. So, but I'm not for him to be I don't want to judge the kid, but to be the 5th best defensive tackle or defensive lineman in our class, rather, I'm okay with that.
The post is, for the fans that may not know who post is, Palm Beach _post on Twitter, man. Florida State fan, also my guy.
Yeah. The realest.
One of the realest.
Harlan, I am sipping on snake bites. That's a mix of Blake's hard cider and Guinness. But I kind of screwed this pour up.
What is that again?
It ain't quite divided like it's supposed to be.
Break that down for me again, man.
What you do is you layer. It's a layered beer. Is all it is. You take a cider, pour it in at the bottom,
right,
and then you layer it with a Guinness, and there you have it. Snake bite. I just messed up the pour. Usually, I'll pour the next one better. Y'all be able to see it'll like completely separate and be divided. But
my thing is, when I'm at the bar, though, it gotta be like fly shit that you say when we get a drink. You say shit like snake bite, I don't want that motherfucker. I'm out.
It's a pub drink. This ain't a sexy, grown and sexy drink.
I'm just saying on the name, I'm out. Like the first time I had a blonde haired slut shot, I was like, all right, that shit sound all right. Yeah, give me one.
I'll take two.
Yeah. Sounds like a good time. Snake bites.
Jesus Shuttlesworth. Give me the Shuttlesworth special.
And I will say this one thing too. A quick little tidbit on running back or 4-star running back Michael Mitchell. I'm hearing that his grades are trending within the right direction. So if things do continue to go into that right direction, I do foresee FSU to offer him pretty quickly if things go right. He was taking the summer class.
He going to class?
I mean, shit, not yet. I mean, school started. Well, I guess it just started. But
you need to, motherfucker. How you trending then? That's what I'm trying to
say. No, you take summer classes.
Oh,
yeah. You can take makeup classes for classes that you may have not done so well in the past. You
do them classes right the first time.
I agree 100%. Facts. I agree 100%.
Making life harder on yourself.
Yeah, if you don't go fix that shit, because we need running backs.
But no, serious though, man. Fix it the first time, man. Because like me and Sil said, the film is legit. We think that if the grades match the film, so to speak, because we know that the rankings in the offer, of course, the offers, but the rankings is a combination of that as well. I think he'll be ranked a lot higher, and I think his offer list would be a lot better as well too. So doing your shit on the field is key, but doing your shit in the classroom is key as well, man.
Get you to that next level. You know what I'm saying? You're a ball player. You go play anywhere. It don't matter. But having your shit together has benefits.
Yes, sir. It makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Go to JUCO if you want to. JUCO
that shit
like
prison.
Jobco. Yeah.
That shit prison, man. I've been there.
I know.
I
know people that been to both.
Yeah.
I know people that been to both. So I was like, ain't nobody tell me there was no rainbows out there. Some business. There was no sunshine. It was a camp to get your mind right.
You want
to
let
you know shit is real out here.
When no buns at JUCO, man.
Oh man,
that was the biggest fight, bro.
You just got to settle for what's around. I remember watching what's that shit? Last Chance U. I said, man, these buns are sorely.
I'm telling you,
these are sorely depleted, man.
If nobody got nothing else from Half Chance U, just pay attention to the talent off the field.
Yeah, I was like, yikes.
That's why I say it's like jail. It ain't just because of the fights and shit. And the terrible food.
That 4 turns into a 7 quite easily out there in the middle of nowhere.
I'm trying to tell you, boy.
Next thing you know, that's your baby mama. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should have kept my grades together. Went to Florida State.
From Mississippi, too. Ooh.
Yeah, man. No shots against the silk, but, your television representation has not been great.
Mm-mm.
But if y'all got some hidden jewels, please send them.
I ran into some gems out of the silk now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to get too crazy on here. I've been getting in trouble with some of the shit I be saying on here. The Army, bro. The Army out here doing their thing. My recruiting talk time, man. I told y'all, these people commit, they don't mean shit, right? Some of these summer laughs, some of these whiffs are coming back already, man. Season ain't even kick off. We had to run up on Beamer in South Carolina. They was talking shit. Beamer been talking real greasy, dancing in the videos.
So y'all flipped the linebacker?
Yeah, we had to flip something. We put up in Lake City. Oh, we coming for the other one too. Grayson Pup. Yeah,
that's the one I remember. Okay, Pup is the one that's still committed right now, right?
Yeah, Pup's still committed out of Duval, but we ran up on Lake City's Jaden Robinson in the middle of the night. They didn't even see it coming. They just woke up and like, whoa, shit.
I went this page. Decommitted August 10th, committed August 10th.
Flip right away. Flip right away.
Man, y'all rude with that shit. Go ahead.
That's how you gotta do it, bro. That's how Dijon should have been. But you know, the internet streets got involved, so it wasn't as secretive. But a lot of people didn't see this flip happening out of clear blue sky. I thought we would probably flip them later, like because these kids eventually got to sign a paper that say I'm going to South Carolina, and that's gonna take a lot of balls. I don't think they got it in them.
Hand just shaking. Yeah, signing with the Cox is crazy. I'm gonna be a cock. Nah, I'll stay home, bro.
Turning down to playing in the Big Three to go play at South Carolina. I mean, it could be a business decision, but it sounds crazy to me, man.
It does.
But we ran down on a good get, man. Bateman been struggling. Linebacker in, like I said, I've been calling out my problems. My problems been linebacker, offensive line. Offensive line hasn't been bad as linebacker. Linebacker, we ain't have a soul. But my man Bateman got tired of my shit. Jamar Chaney was big in this relationship here, man. Every time we see some defensive guys, we always keep hearing Chaney. I don't know if he wants to come on the field because I know he got a young family and all of that. But this guy, whenever he gets on the field, he's going to be a killer recruiter, man. He's killing off the field. But linebacker room got some straightening, man. Shout out to the Migos. And I think we're going to flip. We're going to go in Duval and get our guy Grayson Pup back eventually. I don't think he's going to go up there and play by himself. You know, we'll see what's up. But a good get. We should have some more fireworks this weekend, man. Tomorrow, trying to get the order of it. Today, this show drops Friday. What you got? We got CJ.
Now, while you thinking real quick, Harlan, what I know the people been asking me for the rankings after Tavion. What would be, Harlan? What did you say?
27.
Once the rankings up there, 27. All right, so yeah, we cracked that top 30, like I said.
Round of applause.
It'll be top 25.
Soundboard stream, y'all.
CJ stopped me to tell me they ranked 27.
No, because Harlan made me call her. Don't be hating, bro. Harlan made sure
you've been on the mad case about that 30 shit.
I appreciate the guy. You lying to the people. I'm trying to help FSU fans because they hit me up like, man, I thought you hired a credible guy, man. Come on here saying we get out the 30s.
Fans, we'll be top 25 before game one, man. I like that. Top 25 before game one.
What you got in the chamber? I'm gonna get back on my shit.
Wow, what a hot take. What a blazer.
We think
we'll move up 2 spots.
You think 2 people ahead of him gonna get decommits?
Now we could be top 20. We could be top 20. We got Blake Nicholson on deck. We got Blake Nicholson on deck pretty soon, and maybe a couple others. So we could probably be top 20 prior to game 0.
That's good for Mike. Ain't bad for Mike.
It's not bad for him.
Keep climbing.
Keep climbing. Keep climbing.
Hey, that's the game. You know? Mm-hmm. If people, some of our fans were upset we was 17. I was like, shit, if we ended 17, early, I'm good with that. Shit.
No, I ain't good at ending 17. That's egregious.
From where we coming from, you gotta keep climbing. Okay, tell you what, you either take 7, y'all ain't ranked. Okay, let's say they gave y'all 12.
Oh, you talking about that?
The rankings. I thought you were talking about recruiting rankings, man.
No. I'm talking about the finish. Yeah, my bad. I switched gears just a little bit. Yeah, they had the top 25 rankings from the coaches, I was like, shit, I'll take 17. I mean, I ain't, jumping through the roof for that, but you could be 17 at, finish at, 9-4. Not a terrible year, especially for a first-year head coach. You could sell that. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got a couple decisions coming up. Kelby Collins decides, defensive lineman out of Alabama, decides Saturday. I'm expecting to land him. It's coming down to us, Bama, Georgia. Chad Simmons from On 3 saying that he's still talking to all 3 programs. But I think we kind of got. I've been saying this for the last few weeks. I thought we did a good job in his recruitment. He didn't go see Bama that last week before the dead period. He came and saw us. Kind of got back-to-back visits. I feel good, man. Coach Spencer, Chaos, man, is doing this thing, bro. And defensive line recruiting.
Take one from Bama. That's a big move. If they really, I mean, you say he's still talking to all 3, so to beat Bama and Georgia, that's a huge beat right there.
No, those are wins we did not get. Everybody want to compare like the wins we get in this right now with Billy, who has no relationship with these guys. Who can get any wins like this with Dan Mullen? That's just the facts.
Yeah, that's a win. I'm not gonna try to minimalize that at all.
Yeah, I think, man, my man Cameron James out of Orlando is another win. It's coming down to some big dog. I think he's gonna be a top 150 recruit at the minimum when it's all said and done. Probably top 100. But Spencer, man, doing what he got to do. Cameron James, I expect him to commit on Sunday. We still got IMG's Will Norman out there. I expect him to decide before fall camp. which should be, I'm thinking it's going to be us. And if we can land maybe Deshaun Johnson, get him to pop before fall camp and the season kickoff, not fall camp, but before the season kickoff, that'll get us around 6-7-ish if we get all those guys to make a decision and it all be the Gators. So that's where I'm at in recruiting. Oh, there 2024, our number one guy on the quarterback board is Derek Lagway out of Texas. Elite quarterback. I expect him to be towards the top end, 5-star type joint, dual threat. The offers that and the stuff and the people that even Marcus Stokes, right? He's somewhere. He's not like a pocket passer, like a statue or anything. But I want to get guys. If we run an RPO, I want a similar skill set to AR, Anthony Richardson. Oh, Caden McDonald is another guy. Thanks. Appreciate that, CJ Dorsey. Caden McDonald, defensive tackle, is another guy that I feel all right on, bro. We land him. You talking about like top 5 is Larry, bro. I need that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't need that to happen. You know what I'm saying? I need that to happen. Y'all don't need that to happen. It's a lot of material out here, man.
Games got to get played.
It ain't fun. Uncle Silk got the gun.
Games got to be played.
It ain't fun.
You got to flip it back on the sometimes, see. You know.
No. You do all the games got to get paid, but
it works. It works all around.
That works. But I got some tweets to revisit though. It's a lot of work out there. My interns on gathered the shit.
Y'all boys on that?
Yeah, we on it, man. Yeah, bro. The double back is always funner than. Hey, my dad always told me, man. Whoever laughs last, laughs the best. Right? Yeah. Laughing too early and shit, it ain't fun, bro.
Oh, it's fun at the right time. It's fun, but it may not be as fun as you thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
It's fun at the moment. You gotta live in the moment, baby. You gotta seize the moment. Hey, because like it's times where I know
I just kept telling y'all this ain't my first rodeo, bro.
That's true, right? Yeah, you did.
I've been free time.
My thing is this. Even that, people know that. So it's like we might as well enjoy this moment. When I'm not laugh.
No, they ain't know that. They ain't know that. They ain't know.
Some people
they did not know the sleeping Gator was gonna wake up and start charging like this shit. You didn't foresee this. You did not foresee the summer ending. Maybe for the Gators, maybe having a top 5 class.
No, I didn't. No.
Nobody foresaw this shit.
No, I wouldn't say I did. Absolutely not. I didn't think y'all would be ahead of us. I'm still sticking with my top team in the state though.
I remain calm.
You might as well. What you gonna do? Throw the baby out with the bathwater?
No, some people cry. A lot of people cry. A lot of people cry. You know, a lot of people
they silly. Ain't no sense in, like if you starting slow, it's really not that big of a thing to get, out of, get all out your body about, because it's still time to make up for it. You got a whole season and 2 signing days. So
that sounds good, but we've been saying the game's got to get played for 3 years with Dan Mullen, and that shit ain't work out for us, right? It worked out with maybe you, like, winning recruits over you guys, like the Jason Marshalls, they worked out for those guys. But winning versus getting the recruiting wins versus Bama, Georgia, LSU, the big dogs, right? We haven't been successful at that with winning the games. That shit hasn't mattered with Dan Mullen. So that's something I couldn't sell on this show is the games got to get played, and that automatically mean wins. I just thought like relationship wise and the work they was putting in, I didn't think it was just false. I just thought it needed time to catch. That's all. Like all the people that I keep bringing up that off the field staff, because that's what it's designed to do, just to be on top of kids, whether they commit or not, continually. That birthday shit, those birthday cards, and all the singing video shit, that don't stop when the games get played. It's a continual thing, like every day. They doing a lot of bullshit that we think as fans and like as older guys think it's corny, but them kids love that attention. And we're gonna stay on top of them. Pause.
I just every time I think about that birthday shit, all I can see is Randy Shannon.
Oh
every
man,
single time. Randy like, I'm 62 years old, man. I should be exempt. Like I understand we got it.
Randy's had his hand in his pocket. Anybody singing happy birthday at your shit with their hands in their pocket,
they don't care about your birthday.
They don't like you at all. Sing my
Zero
shit with hands in your pocket.
Man.
Randy, I feel you, Randy.
Yeah, like I'm grown, man.
I definitely feel you.
Man. Like you should have a cutoff for the coaching staff to be like, at 55, y'all guys ain't got.
Hey, the motherfuckers,
it's voluntary.
They seen that damn video and sent the intern to publish real quick, man.
That shit was crazy.
$20 max. That's it. Here, $20. Don't worry about it.
Somebody sent me like a frozen screenshot of Randy, and I tried to make it my background, but it wouldn't fit.
They ran to it. Well, crazy. They ran to a classroom. I'm like, what the fuck? They in a classroom?
No, that was the meeting room. That was the meeting room.
That bitch look like a classroom, man.
That was the main meeting room.
Wasn't joking. Says a lot.
Yeah. I don't know why that was. Man, fuck that shit. Man.
That video was great, man. I appreciate it. I'm just saying all the birthday, all the goofy stuff.
What the hell it was in the damn meeting room, the main meeting room.
The cakes, the recruit from the coaches is gonna slow down in the season.
Marty ain't probably answered the phone since then.
Hell no. He ain't even talk to them people. They got him a cake that he ain't gonna come by and bite.
Click.
Kind of shit.
Hey, it's Mike.
We got a cake over here for you. Who is this? How'd you get this number, bro?
Cedric Baxter decided to Texas. I do want to update the people on like the I-4 quarter. If anybody's winning the I-4 quarter right now, gotta be us. We winning the whole state right now, but I-4 quarter, we say we're gonna monitor that motherfucker. And I think we mobbing through there a little bit. But Cedric Baxter is the running back that I wanted badly, originally from the 5.61. Thought we was gonna land him, but got some
edit lead.
Thought we were gonna land him early in the recruiting process, because I originally didn't think he was gonna choose before season started, but a lot of things changed. Everybody in Texas got a big duffel bag that they dropped in the NIL, and now I think Texas have number one quarterback, running back, what other position? I think they got 2 or 3 number ones overall. They cooking a little bit.
Remember when we was talking about that shit forever ago, and that damn edit leak? That was the same edit that came out.
Yeah, he ain't making no new shit.
Didn't even remix that shit.
The Texas hat he had on there, like he done wore that bitch about at least 20 times.
Yeah, got little sweat stains on the interior.
Yeah, you seen it?
Hell nah.
Shout out to Trayon Webb, or D-Webb. D-Webb hat made it as the Gator hat, which I thought was very dope. I didn't get the trolling of the Big 3 programs though, bro. If you ain't going to neither of the other big threes, go troll Oklahoma. Yeah, what are you trolling? Go troll Oklahoma.
What, Texas fan?
No, Baxter. Like, it's like a little bit of troll he did in.
Yeah, that he didn't go to. He didn't go to none of us. So that's just an L for the state. So,
yeah.
I don't get it.
He was committed to us, so I guess it's more so L for us.
He was committed.
He was committed to y'all at one point?
Yeah. Baxter was committed to FSU.
He was what, about 13, 14?
I don't know, man. Same time I'm off a motherfucker.
You know what? I can't even.
I seriously, I think he was freshman the sophomore year. Yeah, he committed to Willie, actually, if I'm not mistaken. He
was 13. Yeah,
he thought about 13.
He ain't know no better. He's a child. I hate when they commit that early. If they commit that early, I definitely ain't getting him.
He was like a sophomore when he committed.
It's going to get him out of here right now.
Yeah. That means that. I hope we get Jared Gibson back. He's one that I want back that committed fairly young, not 13 or no shit like that, but
really. Is he in this cycle?
24.
24. Okay. Yeah, he got some time to work.
Oh, definitely.
Especially if y'all go out and play some decent ball.
Now we all still need a running back. You talked about Mitchell, who we're all looking at. CJ, Cedric Baxter decided. I don't know who my other running back is gonna be right now. I do gotta get some more intel what the running back board looks like. We all do need a running back. Where's the Chris Johnson kids going to end up? What are you guys hearing? I know we're kind of out of it.
I'm hearing out of state for him. Some stuff. I know FSU is looking at him. I'm not sure how hard they push him. I'm hearing out of state.
I hadn't heard nothing new. I think I told you guys before. I'll refresh mine for some that may not remember. The latest I heard is that he wants to come to Miami. His dad wants him to go to Ole Miss. Is kind of the fight there. So,
oh man, that's a strange push.
Lane. I guess he may be selling some of the things they'll do with the offense. They'll be an explosive offense, SEC ball, that type of deal. I don't know, but that was the last I heard, and I really haven't heard anything.
Any brother anxious to go send his kid to Mississippi?
Got a question.
You got to question that brother, man. You got to question.
What's going on with you, brother?
You all right?
Do you love him or
send him to the Rebels?
Running Rebels. They just got rid of that shit.
It's just a cry for help.
Running Rebels. Boy, had what they did, the Bear. What are they now? Is it the Bear?
Land Sharks.
Oh, they switched to the Sharks, right?
Yeah, the Land Sharks.
I'm not keeping up, man.
That's some crazy shit to do.
Change like taking ancient mama off the syrup.
Yeah, we ain't asked for it. Right. I kind of appreciate the Rebels thing, but we ain't asked for it.
Man, that shit crazy. The Ole Miss Rebels though, like, bro.
That used to be right. That was one of our schools too around here. I don't know what they had no more, but they were the Rebels as well, and they wore gray and shit.
Hey, y'all hit that thumbs up button, like this, share it, comment, subscribe, like, subscribe, vibe. We hanging out, man. It's the roll up, kicking this shit, this Florida shit, man.
And go check out other videos too, man.
Y'all don't
be up in here. Y'all make sure y'all go back and watch those interviews we already got posted.
Facts,
Posted on 7-3 yet?
No, 7-3 is going up early next week. We vibing,
okay,
yeah. Okay. Somebody told me to slow down the content. We just feeding these people too much, too fast. Drop that shit next week. So I'm gonna take that advice from somebody on the team, and we'll drop that next week, man, with some trailers and leak that out slowly. Pause. Yeah, we done with recruiting talk. I think that's it. I'm trying to think who else I could update on. I'm trying to remember anybody. Cormani is still out there. I feel good on Cormani's recruitment. I felt good when we was in the slums, man. When it felt like we was down and out, and everybody was saying, "Oh, it's Bama or Miami," and the Gators is out of it. I told people they was on Molly or some crack or some shit, man, because there ain't no way a kid in Lakeland. I ain't say you said it. I said Dave.
I know. I'm just clarifying. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you did say that it was.
No, I said that we made some traction, but Alabama still won. I think y'all might have slipped 3. That's what I said. Let's say y'all was out.
Yeah. Well, we won. We've been won the entire time. Okay. Just letting you know what's going on. It's Lakeland, bro. We won. Trust me, we won in this. We won until it's done. And the trend is always Cormani was always gonna decide late. So there's no saying you're 1 or 2 in summertime. What is it if the kids decide in December? You know, like clearly there's a long way to go in this process. But I just know relationship wise, what we got going on in Lakeland, and if you check the history of it, when we really want them, all right, we go and get them in Lakeland. I appreciate that. Aaron Wells, what did do, my guy Aaron? I think that's the Aaron I know.
Aaron Wells.
If not, man. Yeah, go Gators. This got to be my guy, man.
Best content out.
Going. Go Nose. I appreciate you, Aaron. That's
no, he said go Gators. Don't you say that. Man paid this good $5 to tell us.
I ain't got my glasses on.
Go Gators, man. Hey, get your wins when you get them, man. Hey, this the time to get them. Shit. All season, baby.
We appreciate that. Rockstar Dollar say like what you guys are doing FSU all day. They need to go get Prime. Everybody talking that Prime. My brother talked that shit every day. My brother a Florida State fan. Every time I talk to him, he's like, man, I'm just ready. I hope Mike lose every game so we get Prime.
Yeah.
Hey, Trey, we gotta have a conversation, bro.
He said that. I'm lying. He said that.
Damn. Every game?
That's what I hope.
I mean, yeah, that's my dream.
I'll put them expectations on my brother.
Well, if I could pick one of y'all to lose every game, it'll be the Gators.
Of course.
That's just your fault now. Before that, I really didn't give a shit about y'all. A good job, brother. You're doing a great job.
I do a good job making people give a shit about Florida. I don't know why. Miami fans hate you just because of me. You know that shit?
Well, you and some others.
Nah, I mean, trust me.
Close associate. It ain't just you. I promise you. I talk to them too. It ain't just you. I give you the main villain.
Absolutely.
You ain't the only one.
Absolutely. Nah, they hate more Gator fans. But the energy and the passion of all that shit, all the animosity and shit, they starting to hate Florida State fans too, just because, like, this because CJ, me and CJ cool on here.
Them bitches hate me, bro. Like they coming at me.
I can say this.
Did you have that type of hate? Hold on, real
did you
have that type of hate from Miami fans before you came on here?
No.
Okay, I can say this. I'm in private chats, right, with Miami fans. Ain't never heard your name brought up ever, and I'm probably in 3 or 4.
On the streets, they be at Twitter.
No, I'm talking about Twitter. Hell, you see them a random damn person with 0 damn followers, 0 whatever, 3 damn tweets, and all those 3 damn tweets directed at the damn roll up in me with wearing a damn alumni NFL alumni shirt, like bro, like
yeah, but that don't count. He ain't even a person.
It's a cool motherfucker.
He made an account just to say that shit to you.
He made an account.
Y'all can't really get the vibes because of the green screen.
Just to say, why the fuck this man got a alumni NFL shirt on? Like, bro, what the fuck?
I got a feeling who that is. So
she just says my daddy's shirt. Look at this clown wearing his daddy's shirt.
What the fuck, man? Like, bro, my daddy get shit from the NFL. They said the backstory, so to speak. They get like random packages and shit, like with shirts or whatever. And like dry fits and stuff, like workout and all that.
So what?
Like,
that's your dad, man.
Right, like what the fuck? Like, you mean
this man supposed to care about you?
He's wearing your daddy's shit. Like, Oh my God, I knew what time it was.
I can see who ain't had no dads.
Yeah, right.
That's some real bitter ass shit to say. And I'm a dude who ain't have his dad around like that. Man, that's some bitter, hateful, sad shit to say, man.
You want to wear his daddy? Want to wear his daddy city shirt?
But from real Miami fans that I actually speak to.
Dad does utility at the city. You want to wear that? Where's that? Your work uniform.
He want to wear the caution vest, the damn
road crosser shit. Like,
right? Yeah,
Dad, can I wear it? No,
right.
Man,
they don't hate you in real life.
Nah, that's cool.
Still, they hate the shit out of them.
I'm sorry to hear that. Peace and blessings.
We got recruiting.
Yeah, let's get into some camp.
I got real quick. It's not really a recruiting thing. It's real fast. William Files was a guy that was on our board.
Oh, Louisville.
He chose Louisville. He's still a kid. I think if we wanted to circle back, we could get. He just isn't our priority right now.
And it's crazy because just hearing from the tea leaves of that situation, like I think you guys kind of said no at this point in time. I think FSU kind of said no at this point in time, which I don't understand because I'm hearing like
y'all telling people no.
Yeah, we don't care that, bro.
Yeah, boy.
Wait till FSU. But no, seriously,
I think you're talking about both of us.
No, I'm talking about FSU.
Oh, just FSU.
But nah, it was the same situation because if you look at the kid timeline, he was, the tweets were kind of pointing to that, like say I'm gonna commit here, don't commit that point in time, or this, that, and other. This shit just kind of shaky on the timeline. And just hearing from what I'm saying, from my point of view, as far as FSU, they kind of slow play some stuff, which I don't understand. I think the kid's a ball on the film. I don't think
I like him too.
Yeah, I don't think he had an off-field shit or anything like that. So I really didn't understand that. I didn't hear you say that from Miami's perspective. Kind of, made me think about it. But that is kind of weird, though.
We still big game hunting a little bit because I think
we are. I know we are too.
Hakeem.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, both of us trying to get Hakeem. I think I told y'all on the last show. Don't be fooled by the couple of tweets by Durian Dickey. We absolutely are kind of in that hunt. An impression was
that's
made.
Y'all bag, man. West Coast y'all bag. Y'all need to hang out there. It's Florida shit for like me.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's what's up, dog. Do your thing, man. They can play football. I don't care if they come from goddamn Shanghai.
But the history of them actually making it here.
If Yao G is out there and he's a baller, get him on over here with me. That's where I got to be right now. We'll get there. That's again, keep climbing. Climb is real.
Very real, baby.
I am not one of these crazy people that think, oh, Mario's here, national. No. We got to build. We're going to build something. We're going to build in. We're going to build something sustainable. That's what I think Mario.
I don't think recruiting the West Coast is sustainable even this year. I don't think that shit going to land.
Nah, they're going to, I know you think they're going to fly out on us, but that's just where he built some good relationships. Mario going to do his thing. He already told he going to do his thing.
Nah, some of them boys still shopping bags.
He's got a plan.
Yeah, I know. So did Willie. But I know some of them boys on your roster that's committed still shopping around for bags.
Give me one name.
I don't want to do that.
I know. Text me one name. You ain't got to do it on the show. Text me one name.
Oh, I'll let you know. I'll let everybody in the group chat know. I already told CJ.
Mm-hmm.
All name somebody I really care about. If you see me a heartbreak,
it's somebody you
care about.
Text it to me now so they can get a live reaction. I don't want to see. So the people can just get a live reaction. I won't, I ain't gonna say the name. I just want to see who the name is.
All right, give me a second. Let's get childish, man. Hold on.
Yeah. See, go ahead and start talking. You want to do a little camp talk?
Yeah, start your camp.
Why he pulling that up?
All right. So as far as the camp talk, man, got a Wednesday update from the Wednesday practice. Couple things. We're gonna start out with Caden Lyles, man. It was reported that he was going to be out for the season. When I went to the scrimmage on this past Saturday, he was out and he had a knee sleeve on. But the weird part about it was, he was going through drills and kind of doing some stuff, stretching, things like that. But again, those knee injuries, it's more so the lateral movement that you have to worry about or whatever. So that's probably the biggest hinder for him. And he just can't move laterally within his knee injury. So he's out for the season. Wisconsin transfer that we wanted to come in and play some big minutes for us at the center position. But going back to Wednesday,
back in Wisconsin, huh? All right.
You said what, bro?
Wisconsin shit. Oh no.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that's who you was gonna say. Once you said I was gonna care,
Yeah, you was gonna care about that one.
He's shopping, bro. It ain't just us. He's shopping. That camp shopping.
Come on, man. Don't do me like that, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay. It'll matter. if that don't go our way, it definitely will matter.
Which makes sense. It's like one of the ones that will stick here, but we ain't gonna get to. But if one does stick to this side of
better make that phone call again to his heritage uncle.
Right?
Yeah, that's
nephew.
Right.
Yeah, they should get it by now. Like they ain't got it by now. Then.
Yeah, nephew. Yeah.
Voicemail. No, what up?
I ain't never had a motherfucker do this to me.
I'm trying to wet my beat, man.
All right.
Oh, we just gave it away. Talking y'all motherfuckers. I was trying to keep it low.
Right. This is me. But now going back to Wednesday practice, man, from all, and this crazy came from all reports, all media outlets, even from Mike. Jordan Travis dominated from all outlets. He had a really, really good day. Johnny Wilson, Malik McClain, the receivers had a really good day also. Simply
is the defense food? Is the defense food or is
no? That's the thing. The defense been balling for the most part of camp. We returned a lot of players, so that's a pretty good sign. So simply put, the offense had the best of the defense throughout the day. Michael Pittman had a really good day as well. Regularly the offense, regularly Travis guided the offense. On large trunk plays and high percentage drives, man. So Trav had a really good day on Wednesday, and offense was pretty much clicking on all cylinders. So it was interesting to see that if we could, if Trav can take the next step, like I've been hoping he can do, and like people been saying, as far as his progression as a quarterback. So if he can continue that route, because this is, like I said, this is the first off season that he went into as the full-time starter, getting all the full-time reps. So if he could keep building, that'd be a good thing.
Right.
Moving forward to today's practice, which is Thursday, the team traveled to Jacksonville. They practiced at the University of North Florida, like I said in the previous pod. Lawrence Toafili had a pretty good day. He had 2 touchdown runs. Trav continued his momentum.
I like Toafili in the recruiting process. That's one. He's explosive. That's a guy I wanted out of the recruiting process. So
kid from St. Pete. And we use him in different ways, right? He's a pretty good receiver out the backfield. He can play running back. So I think he's just a weapon overall. I think he has a really good role in his offense. He's not really one-dimensional. He can hurt you in different ways, like a matchup problem, so to speak. You get him on a linebacker, you can do some things. I know he had a wheel route against Clemson that went for like a 60-yard touchdown. So if you get him in space against some guys, he can win some one-on-one matchups.
Right.
Why did y'all practice elsewhere? Do you know?
Nah, the reason I think is for team building, camaraderie, that type of deal. That's my only guess in regards to that. Just kind of build the team camaraderie within camp. That's my only guess.
Okay. I saw a couple of trolls about it, and I was, it was one of the ones I was like, I don't get it. Like, what's the big deal? It's
what was the troll?
Some just making fun of the fact that y'all was practicing elsewhere, and I was like, well, what does that really matter?
Yeah,
I was like, it's practice. I don't,
Yeah,
so that's why I asked you just then. I was like, I don't really get it, but
the trolls go fly about the simplest stuff, man. But I think it was more so just to, like I say, build team chemistry, that type of stuff, the brotherhood. Take a little trip away, go attend the University of North Florida dorms, that type of deal.
Gotcha.
Something different.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
Yeah,
a little
mix
bit
it
of
up.
road feel.
Because I know after this week, we got one more week of actual camp, and then we're going to get into a little bit of game prep going into the Duquesne game. Trav continues to have his momentum again. Solid day. What's one thing I did want to talk about, or one point out rather, is his cleats. Saw some videos of him walking to practice, and I saw it the last couple of days, and he has some interesting cleats on there, kind of big. They're kind of clunky, way bigger than the regular cleats that he wore. I know he was walking side by side by Duffy, and it was kind of night and day in regards to the cleats. I know Duffy had the regular, skill position, low top cleats, and Trav had more so that was like ankle supported. So I'm interested in that to see if it's more so. I think it's a reason for it, for 100% sure, just the actual reason of him wearing those shoes, maybe a little bit more ankle support, stuff like that, to protect him once, within practice, or it could be something weighted, and then once he get close to the game, then put the regular cleats on. He's just fleet-footed himself and able to move around. So that was pretty interesting seeing his cleats. We had another injury within the offensive line, man. Center Maurice Smith, he went down today. The severity of the injury is unknown. From what I'm hearing, it shouldn't be that bad, but I don't want to speak I want to speak too soon on that, man, because I was thinking the same thing about Lyles, and then it was reported he was out for the season. So, right, exactly. So we'll see how that play out. I think if we do, if it is a significant injury, that would be a blow to the offensive line. But I do think we got enough bodies to kind of reshuffle and probably try to get the center prepped within these next couple of weeks for
center prep. Y'all about to be bowling that bitch, man.
Let me back up. I think we do have a center on deck because Saturday neither one of those centers played because Lyles is out and then Mo Smith he was down for I think a pitch count, and they had Thomas Schrader starting. What the fuck, Braxton?
Lone snapper? You had the lone snapper out there?
No, we had Thomas Schrader. I'm looking at Brad's comment. That shit really threw me off, man. But,
that's why I was laughing at. Good.
But no, Thomas Schrader, he was an offensive guard that we recruited a couple years ago from Venice. He had the majority of the center reps once I was at the scrimmage.
Brax wild, man.
Yeah, Brax wild as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Brax might be right. He said Pittman might go for $1K this season. His girlfriend cheated on him. That's facts. He might.
How was that revealed? It was like social media. How did you find it out, Brax? Please enlighten the fellas.
When I kick what he thought was his girlfriend got with the quarterback,
man,
he couldn't make a kick.
As a guy, when you think somebody your girlfriend and
crazy.
You don't know it's your girlfriend as a guy, then you really delusional and don't have no self-awareness. I understand.
Maybe it was his girlfriend. This is my rule when it comes to that. If you can smash them cheeks, that ain't my girl. That's clear. No, my girl would never do that. But what if she do it? You don't find out. You still be walking around town.
You as your girl, right?
I can't do it, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on. Like, say you don't find out. Like she, it's still your girl. It's my name.
That's saying she not doing the thing, then you winding it down to her like, and she act like it's normal.
Now that's terrible. Now I think he got to find out pretty quick because it was like on Snapchat or something like that. So it hit the streets pretty fast.
Dirty game, man.
That man could make a kick.
I'm glad I grew in an era where I got shitted on by women and privacy, no social media, man. It was a great thing. I got to grieve. I got to starve myself in peace.
And your loan. Yeah,
I ain't have a chance to lash out on social media, go through all that shit. In today's time, I got to be a simp going through a breakup in a room, not eating for a couple of days, and I snapped out of it.
Nowadays,
that's it.
Yeah.
That was my worst one. I had me like a week of just despair.
Right. It's probably about 2 weeks.
That 2 weeks ago, that 2 weeks of fasting is gonna make you a better man.
Cleanse your body.
Because I went into that 2 weeks after the 2 weeks, I went into the moon in rare form.
Oh yeah, that's a good place to go.
It was a Roth concert too, right? I mean, I went in that moon in rare form, boy.
The bounce back is incredible.
Oh yeah,
you got a point to prove.
Tiger Hunter Gazelle, baby.
Nah, man, the bounce back is a roller coaster too, though, because I was on my bounce back as a jit, right? So I go to the club, like, it ain't nothing to get women, but you ever you going through the breakup, you heartbroken a little bit. So you ever smash some new buns and then afterwards just start crying, oh, it's not her.
Everything reminds me of
her. No, I thought it was gonna make me feel better. It didn't.
It definitely. I can 100% attest to that because I was with the same woman for like 9 years. So when I was broke, I was like, "This is terrible."
Yeah, I got.
And so then once I say, and let me clarify. See, when I say a week was like I was on suicide watch for like a week. It still took months to pull up out of that. Yeah, I ain't gonna. Yeah, the week was like, hey, y'all need to like make sure Larry all right. Like
that's facts.
But then when I came out of it, I was just like still the same, bro. I was like, yeah, well, you know what? Fuck that bitch, man. Give me some hoes.
Yeah.
When I then got some.
See, I'd be.
I wonder if she doing somebody tonight. I'm about to call her.
Just think about somebody else blowing damn back out, right?
Yeah, there it is. No, you can't do that.
You gotta hang up. You gotta hang up, man.
No, don't even call. Once
I know, but if you did
notification, you fuck.
Abort, man. Abort. Please abort, man.
You lost. But I've been on both ends, right? So I done got some cheeks and been like, damn, like, everything reminds me of her. Now I got some cheeks and the cheeks were damn fire.
Yeah. And it changed the whole
and I was like, they showed me a whole perspective on everything.
It is a new world.
Right.
It ain't so bad.
It is my birthday.
Come on, man. We're getting all track. This is some good shit, though.
Well, yeah, last couple of things on camp, man. Jared Verse had
Braxton.
a really active day. Yeah, appreciate you, Braxton. Jared Verse had a really active day in getting in the backfield. Demore Tate and Sam McCall had a couple of interceptions. Well, one interception, between those two guys. That's all I got, fellas. We got another day in Jacksonville as far as practice. Then we back to Tallahassee for another scrimmage.
Nice. Pull up there tomorrow. Go throw some shit.
Nice, man. Let me get back
2 hours away. Time y'all screaming.
Shout out to Braxton, man. That's why
when I find out, I'll let you know.
We never know what like Braxton's exact title is as a producer, but he provides shit like that every now and then.
He definitely does.
Yeah.
What the fuck, Brax?
What the fuck, Brax? But he did say some shit, dog, because nothing motivates you like a woman shitting on you.
Yeah.
All right?
It go one or two ways. I usually advise, man, as soon as that happens, just focus on yourself, man. I promise you're going to come out better on the other end.
All my homeboys, I'm telling you, man, all my homeboys, I always stayed in the gym, right? So I could tell when all my homeboys come going through some shit, they'll call me, hey, dog, you got an extra person on your gym pass? Like, bro, you don't work out and shit. Yeah, come through, man. So when they get in that shit. So I vent, bro. Yeah. Like, I got to get in shape, bro, man. This bitch tripping. I'm like, bro, what? You got fat and shit? Because she was like, love yourself, bro. Love yourself. Now you're going to love yourself because she leaving? Like, come on, dog.
Right. That's crazy.
That's nuts. Yeah, camp talk. Where you at? You want me to go, Glarion? I ain't got a whole lot, man. We got pads.
Grab a drink real quick.
Yeah, do your thing. We got pads on, so physical shit starting to happen. My man Ricky Pearsall went down. I think a day ago, 2 days ago at this point. And then the streets got a little crazy. Ricky Pearsall's been having a good camp. Been looking explosive. Probably the most explosive receiver we got. I do want to talk about the wide receiver room as well, but Ricky went down. Which I guess a lot of people at practice thought was like something severe the way he reacted to it. But turns out that it was just something minor. He's day-to-day. About the x-rays came out negative. They just waiting on him. He's feeling a lot better. He's just from the West Coast, man. That's it. Ain't that good.
Yeah, he's a little dramatic.
That's it, man. A little Hollywood, dog. Ain't really nothing happened to him. Just that Florida heat. And a little feet was cramping. Now I don't want to make light of it, but he should be back, man. Light foot injury, say bruised foot. Wide receiver room is looking good though. From what I'm seeing, just like the clips, I don't see a whole lot, but you could tell a lot in these clips that you're seeing, especially from Justin Shorter and Xavier Henderson and Frazier's. I think all those guys are looking good with their routes, man. How they're just the timing. They're looking more explosive coming out of certain cuts. Colbert is a good wide receiver coach, man. I'm just gonna stand by that. His resume is really solid. He's a great recruiter. I hear he's out there running routes right alongside with the wide receivers, teaching them how to do this stuff, man. But just from the limited film I am seeing and what I'm hearing behind the scenes, like the wide receiver room ain't completely fixed. They got some issues. I don't want to paint a pretty picture here, but it's looking night and day from last year and this year. I think Xavier Henderson always had a great skill set, but it just wasn't showing up like on the film. Like what he ran in track, how he looked on his film in high school wasn't translating to UF. So we seen some flashes, some long runs. Some long catches. So we seen some highlights, but it just wasn't what we expected coming out of high school. But those guys are looking a lot better in film from what I'm seeing. Also, the young boy, the Bowman, the wide receiver that came in, hearing good things from him. Whitmore is a guy that if Pearsall was to go down, and as long as Whitmore is healthy, I feel real good about him. White chocolate been eaten since he got on campus. The only thing that stopped him is when he got injured and out on the field. But a guy that's going to go across the middle, go get it high, low, whatever, man. For sure hands. He catch it with one hand, two hands. He had to highlight it at practice, grabbing one hand. He thought he was me and shit. He's out there just showing out. But I like Dejon Reynolds, who switched his number to number 8. Young boy. He's probably one of the fastest wide receivers on the team. So if we have issues with guys separating, I expect to see number 8 to get a lot of reps this fall. Oh, man, what else we got with it? That's all I pretty much got. Camp-wise, running back room, man. Shout out to my man Lorenzo Linger. They saying he's number 1 in that room right now. He's getting all the 1 reps. And all my backs looking good, but they say Lorenzo Linger is leading that thing, man. So I'm waiting for fall camp to play out, but I'll swap of Lorenzo Linger in the lineman no longer to be just slandered or anything because he transferred from Miami. But I think I'm gonna like that swap when it's all said and done, man. I think Lorenzo Lingard finna get busy this fall. Top 100-meter type speed. We got some running. We got some horses in that backfield, dog.
He can run.
He can run his ass off.
He don't need but
if you get an open field, ain't shit.
Daylight, a little daylight, he can get. And he's strong, so he'll break a tackle or two.
He ain't the biggest. I thought he weighed more because he's so strong. You watch him in the weight room, go around. You think he's a bigger guy. So when I looked at his weight on paper, I'm like, yo, he's not that big of a running back at all. But he getting open. He's strong, and when he get an open field, straight line speed, it's good night.
No doubt. Man, I'm fucking these boys up all night tonight. Yeah, well, tastes the same. Well, actually, it don't. But fuck it. Let's see.
Got camp wise, Larry.
Camp talk. Got a little bit this week. Got a little more in detail. Duquesne has been around since 1891.
Oh, really? When they start playing football?
That's first season, 1891.
Oh, first season, 1891.
It was playing before the turn of the century.
Damn.
Because I said I was talking to somebody jokingly. You know, I told you about the whole. They was like, man, we better not pull the Jacksonville State against Duquesne. And I was like, nah, I don't even think they started playing football. I was like, oh shit, the boy been playing since the 1800s.
Right.
But anyways, I just had that on my little notes.
You probably got a couple national championships too.
1891. Yeah, they claimed 3. They claimed
exactly
3.
Some bullshit.
They played football in the 1800s?
Yeah.
1891, dog. That was their first season. Yeah, that's crazy.
I know they were trash back then, boy.
Oh man, you know, I would have been a star in the league.
Fucking all-American.
Lineman back then was
buildings named after you.
Yeah, you're right. Retired my jersey and everything.
Yeah.
A shrine. Yeah, get out of here.
20 touchdowns in one game type of shit. Like, it was unstoppable.
They called him the bowling ball. Fucking O-line 180. Your last out the way.
Her nickname would have definitely been racist.
Well, the bowling ball. You know.
The eight ball.
Yeah. Big black ball.
They call him 8 ball.
Yeah.
Why the 8 ball? Because you're so damn black, man.
Knock him into the corner pocket. But just a few quick notes.
I think, am I missing anything injury-wise? Let me just think. My man Richard Garage was back at practice. I'm just wrapping up real quick, Larry. Sorry about that. Richard Garage is back at practice. My man Tyreek Sapp in I'm trying to think who else sat out practice. Tyreek sat out. I think that's it. He's in a red jersey. I don't know if he sat out, but he's in a red jersey. Kamari Wilson is a guy in the secondary that's looking real good, freshman. Kamari and my man Devin Moore, right? Forgetting his name, Devin Moore. Freshman cornerback Devin Moore. I think those are guys that may get a week 1 start versus Utah. I have been creeping in on some Utah stuff as well, man. They look good as an outfit, but I think we can match up well with some of what they got on the outside. They got a good veteran wide receiver core, but I think Jason Marshall's up to the challenge. I think Devin Moore are 2 big physical guys, man. They're young, but that week 1 game, I think we could disrupt some shit. And if we play hands-on and change some coverages, man, I won't get too much into Utah shit. But I think them 2 freshmen have chances to start in week 1 versus Utah. I'm hearing both of those guys. And Jalen Kimber as well is looking good at corner. We'll see what's up. Haven't heard a whole lot about the safeties as far as like Dean and Torrance, if they're up, down, or any difference. I did see Frazier take it up top on Dean on 1 clip, and that was encouraging. Feel me?
I feel you.
Yeah. All right. Very good. A couple of notes. Nothing too crazy coming out of camp right now. Most of, they running their scrimmages type plays now. So, few names to, obviously quarterbacks pretty solidified. The O-line is, again, just kind of being praised as a group that they expect a lot out of. I told you guys early on, I expect that to honestly be a strength of our team. There's a lot of, I think we finally a legit 8 deep, a lot of returning talent. And even without Zion Nelson to start off right now. So we'll see when Zion comes back. We'll see exactly when that is. But so that group's, they just been trying a couple of different things as far as rotating guys to just get the best combo. Gaddis actually praised him as well. He hadn't praised any other group. So I think that says a little something there as well. That he took the time to actually say something positive. He said he was really excited about the O-line group in general. And actually, the ACC Digital Network had a little top 5 offensive.
Watch that shit?
Sometimes, because, you ain't got no other choice to watch some of these games. We didn't get the good contract. We got that shitty one, remember?
Yeah.
Nobody can even watch the ACC network. And that shit, boy, let me tell you, that's trauma. Every football season. You trying to find some games.
That first year they started that shit, dog, I had to go pay for that shit just to troll Florida. So I was so mad, bro.
Bro,
I gotta watch these labs are too great with Florida State with Lou.
You gotta find that shit. You can try to bar, but that's
Timeline having too fun without me, man. Too much fun. I got joined in this shit.
I'm just happy that at one point the South or Comcast, Xfinity rather, they didn't have it.
Right.
So I'm just happy that
was
they.
Me.
Oh yeah. I'm just happy that they added it so I can actually start. Well, don't have to create all these damn with the Fire Stick, all these damn random.
Right. You have to I got to break it again, reset it, and create new emails for
new emails for free prizes. Yeah, so I can watch the FSU game. Fuck that.
Shit's sickening, man. I'm telling you.
Then I got to remove my email so they don't charge me for the damn.
That'd be it.
And don't forget, because that's
I forget every time. If I don't do it right away, I'm gonna forget.
Good fitty.
Yeah, that's a good fitty.
Some of these people have gotten a little wiser with it, where if you cancel the day of, then that your service cut off the day of.
Mm-hmm.
A few of them do it that way.
Damn.
Most of them still, like, if you cancel, it won't actually stop the service until the 7th day or whatever. Yeah, but a few of them will do that.
Who's on the list that you was talking about? Who's on the list?
Top 5 returning ACC offensive linemen. We had, for us, it was Zion Nelson was number 5, and
ACC down.
Delonte Scaife was number 3. Number 1 was McFadden from Clemson, and I ain't gonna lie to you, the other 2 are from Louisville, but I cannot remember their names. We don't play Louisville as much, so I ain't pay that much attention, to be honest with you. But yeah, just a tidbit. I ain't, take it with a grain of salt. It's something. Just a little news there. So wide receiver group is starting to shake itself out a little bit. People, kind of establishing a few things. So it looks like Keyshawn is probably establishing that spot just a little bit over Frank Ladson right now. They're battling it out a little bit. Opposite of that,
man.
What's that?
Frank about to take that CDL class.
Hey, nothing wrong with it. Real estate is booming right now. It's a seller's market, man. Get out there and get it, man.
Real quick, man. My man Stone Cold Drips. Who the hell? Soction? What did I say? Hey, man, I appreciate that. That's love right there, man. He said, "What's good? Y'all best coverage with the best in the industry, vibes in the industry. You think we slide top 10 if James and Collins commit? Yeah, we're in the top 10, bro. We'll get back to that later. I appreciate that $5, dog. Yeah, we're gonna slide in that top 10 where we belong, bro. Like,
where y'all at now? 10?
Like 12. We're at
12. Okay, 12.
Yeah, we'll slide in. I done hit the calculator. With our additions this weekend, we should slide in the top 10.
He told me you don't use that calculator. No, I really haven't, but I like you. I like that.
Yeah, I've been working that bitch out a little bit. But the other additions that I said earlier, you wasn't here, Stone Cold, but earlier I said there's some other additions I think we add right before outside of this weekend that could probably get us to 6, 7-ish, maybe even 5-ish if we get a little funky here. With my man Cameron McDonald at defensive tackle. We'll see what's up. But yeah, we peaking. Go ahead, Larry. My bad.
No shit. No, good.
Man, give us $5.
Hey, man, y'all about to say it. That's super chat. Super chat. Right, got to interrupt anything we got going on. So
sure. That's facts.
A couple of names to look out within the wide receiver group that kind of maybe carving out a niche for themselves a little early here. Michael Redden. This guy that's kind of been forgotten for a while. He's been there for a little while.
Like him in the recruiting process.
Yeah. Michael
came down to y'all before the state, didn't it?
Yeah, because I
think so, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I know he's a really smart kid.
Shirt freshman.
He was like a really smart kid. He had like a certain degree, like arrow, it was a certain degree that offered.
You're right.
FSU didn't offer that kind of pushed him over the edge.
Because he was actually, I think he was considering
Notre Dame. It was Notre Dame.
I think Purdue too, though.
Yeah, that was another school because they had that certain degree.
Because of the engineering program.
Yeah, he was a real smart kid.
And actually, I'm glad you brought that up because from Keyshawn Smith, he said Michael Redden is the smartest receiver in the room. He knows the playbook best, and he's the one they ask when they don't know what's going on. Nice. So, just again, testament to how smart this kid is.
I'm gonna tell you something. If I'm in the wide receiver room and the rest of the wide receivers asking me shit and I'm competing for the start, I'm telling y'all.
I'm telling you all the wrong shit.
Yes, sir.
Everything.
That's an out route.
You're supposed to go right. You're going left. I'm doing
go zigzag.
I'm fucking y'all up. Watch, I need these reps.
I'm in these reps, man.
Man.
Hey, man, you in the same room I'm in every day. They give you the same notes.
The same information I got. It's the same information
you got, dog. So, yeah, they say he's been, lining up, leading some of the receiver groups. So, definitely Redden's a name. He's actually a redshirt freshman because
my boy Espresso kind of falling behind.
No, he's still.
It caught me off guard, bro.
Y'all kill me with that espresso because I really don't know who you talking about. Like,
I was saying the same thing.
I be thinking it's a nickname, like
espresso.
Espresso is hilarious, man.
It's hilarious
because it actually don't sound like that bad of nicknames. Like I'm espresso.
Shit sound like
But no, he's still doing well. He's still to be the slot guy. I just think we're gonna see a lot of 2 tight end sets with Mallory and Arroyo. Arroyo's a guy that they're very excited about as well. So I think you may see some sets where Mallory will line up in the slot and Arroyo might be right next to him. So
how about a little like Wisconsin, man?
Hey,
don't tell the fans.
Don't say Wisconsin to me. Don't get me excited. Come on now.
Nah, y'all don't look like Wisconsin priests now.
Nah. Oh, okay. Because you know how I feel about Wisconsin.
Yeah.
That's big bro in them. Don't tell me we
gotta have them
big
halls
bro
on front for Wisconsin though.
Hey, Stone Cold letting it rip with the donations, man. You got another question, bro? We answer all the bitches.
I just appreciate the love though.
You got this be a question show for your ass. Shit.
Right? Be your show. Everybody else shut the fuck up.
Right.
We answering this
It's
question.
like the scribble,
cold, man.
It's like the scribble that keep doing that saying. If you throw that big wash, you're gonna do that move about 3-4 more times.
Yeah. But damn, y'all made me lose my train of thought there. But
espresso and the wide receivers, man. That's where we was at with it.
Yeah. So just like I said, he actually he can leave after this year. It's weird how the setup went because of the COVID year. Right. You have several guys like that. Rooster, yeah, because he's been there 3 years now. Because of COVID.
No, that's right. Yeah.
So technically he could go pro, but he be going
technically he could, right? Yeah,
he was a part.
But a guy like Rooster might, if he has a pretty good year, he probably gonna get out of here.
Yeah, because
especially at running back, you don't want to risk the injuries.
I don't think he's a big fan of school either. Sometimes you have these kids that are like that could ball and shit, but there's like we got a bunch of them on our team.
You say he ain't coming to play school.
I ain't coming to play. I need slightest good year, and once I get to the league, I eat my way up from there. But I think he's one of those.
They did come there to play school, and that school didn't want you there to be smart. They wanted you to play football.
Unless you Michael Redding, that's why I'm surprised y'all let him go play in face and shit.
Let's see. So Redding's a name to look out for. Brinson is another one. Mello Brinson, he's back healthy now. Looks to be kind of
room sounds
getting
terrible.
Back.
Room sounds terrible to me, man. I'm be honest with you. It sounds mid.
Yeah, 4-star out of Northwestern.
I don't think he's explosive. Bad. Michael Ray is probably your most explosive guy out of that room. Who's your most explosive guy? My shit ain't explosive neither. I'm about
to say that is still our challenge. Maybe the young guy we just brought in, Kobe Young, but he's not ready just yet. I think he's gonna need a year to acclimate to this level. I mean, from what I've heard,
that's the freshman.
For a JUCO guy, yeah. So he 1 year on his belt.
He'd been in prison. He should be all right.
He know what life like. He ain't never gonna fuck this opportunity up, right?
Nah, he ready to eat.
You know what it is. But yeah, I mean, he definitely shows some explosion, some top end speed for sure. He's a guy that they're excited about, but in general, look for next year more to be a time for him to shine. Yeah, we kind of in the same room as y'all. I think our wide receiver rooms are fairly similar in just the same way that you got some guys that can, go up and get it. You got some possession guys and a decent slot guy, but we don't have, like I said, that Rambo guy that could do a little bit of both. What else, John? Will Cox. Want to make sure you interrupt Miami Flow. Hey, for $5, brother, it's no problem. I appreciate it.
We're gonna interrupt. Hey, John, we're gonna interrupt more than they flow, man. You just sit tight, man.
You don't know. You just gave Miami. I just got 62 cents, so I appreciate that, brother. That's my cut. I'll put that right in the piggy bank. Thank you.
Shout out to the 62 cent, man. Hey, we're gonna interrupt more than that, man. Y'all boys, prepare all y'all shit, man. We're gonna end the summer in grand fashion, man. It was all fun again. We were whiffing, but we're gonna end this shit in grand fashion, man. I got my trolls lined up, man. John, you just vibe out, bro.
Yeah, he was nervous too a little bit.
I'm glad y'all. No, this is the thing. I said I'm not finna waste my summer arguing with these people because I know it's finna happen. I know we're gonna do our thing. This shit finna be a battle. I know we got
recruiter. That's one recruiter too.
Everybody come off that Bama tree. I don't care who it is. That's just facts, bro. Like people can say, "Oh, Billy's struggling." G5, bro. If you leave that Bama tree, you will have some type of infrastructure, and because he ain't gonna have you on the squad if you can't recruit. And just coaching on the field. So I knew what was up, man. And then I seen the Kamari Wilson stuff, and that was because of relationships. We just need the relationships, man. And as the season go on, the longer this shit play out, it's gonna benefit us. Wins or no wins. This staff is built to do this shit for the long haul. John, I appreciate you for interrupting his shit, man.
Me too. Shit, I'm 62 cent rich.
Never y'all want to hear some fly Gator shit, just throw a donation in. I got some shit to talk. I just be trying to be chill, but
don't be ashamed to pitch in some money too, Kane.
Florida State, y'all donate to the Rising Spirit ain't about to do shit. Just donate that bread. Donate that shit over here, man. CJ got some energy for y'all.
Yeah, no definitely. Over here. We'll get some NIL shit going, I promise you.
Actually, real quick, speaking of NIL, since y'all brought it up, we do have a new NIL.
Oh shit, we got to take this shit. Hey, if you like the 62 cent, here's $1.24. Hey man.
You know what? Y'all some assholes.
I appreciate that, Trey.
Stone Cold back in the building. What do you say? Unc, I heard Ricky Pearsall day by day per 247. Worst case scenario that we have him. We don't have him. Who you think takes that step up? Maybe Naquan in the slot.
No, man. We're gonna Trent Whitmore, bro. White chocolate with the shits, man. He gonna go up and do what he gotta do.
Yeah,
man.
Y'all got two white chocolates.
We got two white chocolates. No. White chocolate is Whitmore. Ricky Pearsall is White Boy Rick.
White Boy Rick, that's right.
White Boy Rick. Yeah, let's keep.
I think we dubbed him that, bro.
We might
want a little cut of that. Hey, I want a little cut of that now.
Right.
You know? Give me my 62 cent, dog. 62 cent, bro. Every 5, I get 62.
Hey, 62 cent is definitely the name of the show. But yeah, I think I said my take was always that every time Florida's good, we have at least one really good wide receiver, right? We got two. I think we can have two this year, so we may make a Cam Newton ass run at a natty or something out of clear blue sky. See, this is what $10. This is the takes $10 get you. You know what I'm saying?
I love
for real though. I like
fan participation is what I love the most about these Friday shows, man. That's what makes them. You know, I tell you what, like I can come in on Friday with absolutely nothing. I'm like, it don't matter. They're gonna help carry the show.
Hot takes, you know, the Friday vibe, it kind of carries. So we had an hour and a half. We got plenty more content.
Yeah, I'm about to say, and we still got a lot left. I'm trying to kind of get through my notes because we in here for a minute now. So real quick, I won't get deep into any of the details of it, but it is called Kane's Connection. It's a collective that will look to get funds from both. Yeah, that's cool. I almost said fuck something, but I ain't gonna do that. Both individual fans and businesses. It's an independent entity created to work with and serve the UM student athletes through a goddamn. I just accidentally clicked the ad. Through a variety of NIL activities. This is spearheaded by two gentlemen who come from the political world, from both sides of the aisles. Exactly how they put it. What's the name? Co-CEOs will be Zach Bird and Brian Goldmeyer.
Right.
30 years in the political game, stealing y'all money. So you let them get your money for getting presidents in. So go on, give them some of that money for helping keep the Canes up in these battles, man. They done raised over $500 million in their careers, man. So salute to those guys. If you pay money to get some guy in office, which is crazy to me. I wish somebody knock on my door right now and ask for a donation to get anybody voted in. You knock my door right now and ask me to give you money to make my mama the head of the usher board, and I might swing on you. I'm not paying no money. Okay, she either winning on her own laurels or she don't. But
real quick on that, on the Miami Collective, because I was reading, I sent that to the Stadium Miguel group chat. We was talking about a little bit in there. I'm always on like, no, we just bro, we fans of you know, of the industry, the moves, what's going on in the industry, right? Yeah, like none of this stuff is personal for us. We businessmen of this industry, so we always abreast of what's going on. I do think it's because there's a Gator Collective that also does something similar as far as like content NIL based in a collective manner, which this is similar. But I do like that they're working with Shadow Lion, which is an agency. They work with Tom Brady. Them guys make decent, really good content. You know, as a guy that makes content, I do like the style of content, and it's more intimate style content than per se just your box setting like this. You know, we like to go in person and do some shit too. So I do like that these guys are businessmen, but they're not trying to take the content on their own. They're hiring a company outside of them to run that shit. And I think good businesses, that's what they do. They hire companies to run shit that they don't know nothing about, right?
Yeah.
So I do like that. And them guys can raise money, so they got some history with raising money. So just a fan of what's going on in the industry. I think that's a solid start to a collective. That's my
because that'll actually lead into a story we got a little bit later on. But let me keep pushing through this news so we can get to the rest of that stuff.
Yeah, I just had to take
quite a bit of show left. No doubt, man. I appreciate it. Otherwise, on the offensive side, the word pretty much is 1-2 is probably going to be Parrish and Rooster at running back. These are two similar guys in style wise. So the 3 is where it gets more interesting.
That's almost lunchtime, huh?
Something in Rooster lunch. Oh, that's why y'all wanted him. Okay, y'all starving. I get it.
Nah,
did he commit to y'all? Did he?
Packing up a couple 180
Trey, man,
pound
rich?
Hey, Trey, let it rain, bro.
Yeah.
Let it rain.
I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel like a hoe, man.
I'm about to talk about bro. You gotta shake your ass more. You gotta shake your ass more, bro.
No,
I told you what the stripper do.
I told you I don't bust nothing, man. I'm not a buster opener.
Bro, when the stripper see that the money go up, I gotta climb the pole again. Like I gotta slide all the way back down again. No, you just gotta read the film and take on the characteristics, man, of like, you know, retweet, like re-bring it back to tape. What we just talking about?
Hey, Trey, I'm feeling good for that 248 though, man.
Yeah, Trey, that's our biggest donation yet, man.
Appreciate we hanging out, man. This is real
man. Appreciate you got cats with similar running styles. All I'm saying is,
yeah. But y'all wanted one, I know.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Parrish was a guy I didn't want to get out of the state either, to be honest with you. So I was happy to bring him back. But yeah, similar style guys. But so far, I mean, they're saying 1-2 is them. You know, maybe Citizen can snatch up some of that third reps. I think Don may need another year to really, truly trust that knee.
Damn.
He's still my favorite. I still think he's the best complete back on the team.
It's just like we know that medicine has changed. So to hear a guy that needs another year, and then me just watching what Jaden Hill went through with needing that another year, and he's still trying to like bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times in today's world of medicine, if you need another year, it's just not 9 times out of 10 is not a good sign. But I hope it's not the case. You feel me?
I think it's more mental. I think it's more of a psychology thing. Honestly,
right. That could be the case too.
Cut loose, you know, and it's, you know, this, like you said earlier about your dad. The way to get hurt is trying not to get hurt.
Right.
So you have to really I think that's what it is.
I think it was pre-show though. The people.
Okay, well, good. We'll be bringing it back now. Yeah, I mean, but I've heard that saying before as well, and I do believe in that. So we'll see. I'm not Xing them out, and that's what I think is interesting is we really don't know who etch out that role. Like, okay, short yardage is going to be Thad. You know, if we're in a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, and we want to try to, you know, pound the rock up the middle, it's going to be Thad. But I think it'll be a little more situational outside of that. But those two guys, pretty much very early on, it seems like they're going to solidify the 1-2 punch there. Another move that I actually like, Thomas Davis has been getting more reps at linebacker. We kind of brought him in like as a specialty edge rush type guy, but he's been playing more like linebacker, kind of on 1st and 2nd, and then like using them like as an edge rusher on some of the thirds. standing up and handing the ground, from my understanding. So he's a really explosive guy. He would make a great, he's 6'2", I think 220. So I think linebacker is his more natural position. That's what he played. He's actually from Jakari's team. He played more linebacker at Lowndes anyway. So guy that can definitely help contribute there. Let's see. Any other notes I got real quick? Najee Kelly is, he's carving a role out for himself early. He's not going, don't get me wrong, he's an edge. I wouldn't expect to see a lot of him, but he is making a name for himself for a true freshman. He's coming in. He's got fantastic bend. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, Najee, from my understanding, man, they're saying he's got great burst, tremendous bend. So he's a guy that'll probably at the very least be in some pass rush situations just because his natural ability, and he has added some weight early on. Don't expect him to be like a down contributor, but a guy that's making noise for sure. The cornerback position is kind of shaking itself out for the most part early. Looks like it'll be Tyreek and Ivy on the outside. More than likely backed up by Isaiah Dunson. Isaiah Dunson's a guy that also has been getting a lot of praise. He's that 4-star kid out of Georgia. Was he committed to y'all, T, or is he
who?
Isaiah Dunson. Was he ever committed to y'all? Okay, yeah.
Dunson
we were able to flip him. He's making some noise.
He's transferred from Georgia. No. He decommitted from us and decommitted from us. So you guys got into him. Yeah, Isaiah Dunson.
And I think he
played cornerback for us. Well, we was recruiting him at cornerback.
Yeah, same thing for us, right? He looks to be kind of our third corner, and Darryl Porter Jr., the transfer from West Virginia. Corey Crouch is a nickel in most situations. Corey's done a great job putting on some good weight. That's probably my biggest criticism of him is he's been a liability, especially in the run game. Most people say he's our best coverage guy, but teams would specifically scheme at.
He don't want no smoke.
I think he wanted it, but he was just too little. I would watch the plays. He didn't shy away from it. He was just too small, man. Guys would just bowl him over. So I would watch teams specifically scheme at, hey, just let's throw a little something in the slot. The slot guys too light in the ass. And they'll throw something out the backfield to a back and boom, run them over. So he did put on some good weight. Looks good. Still probably our best coverage guy. And then so he'll be our nickel for sure. Gilbert Frierson will be the star. So those are just switching up.
Gilbert Frierson, he's still out there, huh?
It's my guy, man. Gil, my guy, man. I like Gil a lot, man.
I think him being a star probably works better for him too. Him being one-on-one in that island as a corner, I think he has a bigger impact as being a star because you remember at Georgia, they used him in the slot a lot too and had him blitzing off the edge in certain situations.
Right.
So I think that'd be best to maximize. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got them two mixed. I'm talking Tyreek. My bad.
They're similar though.
Frierson is the one that was talking shit to Trav.
Yeah.
Oh, then Trav had I remember that guy. Yeah.
Okay. That's what Gil's gonna do. But see, Gil's just like a really skilled athlete in general.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's just kind of been a weird tweener, all in all. But last year, he played a lot of striker for us.
What is he great at? What is he great at?
I think he's a good tackler. I think he comes downhill well. He's pretty fluid. He plays safety. We dropped him back in safety. So I think his greatest asset, I would say I think he's a good tackler. I think he's an aggressive tackler. That's just me off the hill.
Like physically, you think he's explosive, fast?
Oh, strong, yeah. I definitely think he's explosive.
Explosive?
I think he's an explosive guy. Yeah, I think he can see the point of attack and just explode right through it. He's played. He'll line up for some linebacker with us as well. I just think what kind of hinders him more than anything, because originally we brought him in as a corner, and he kind of slid to safety, and then they dropped him back down into the box as striker.
So when they start doing you like that, you probably I don't want to say like nothing disrespectful, but
no, ain't no disrespect.
No, I almost think disrespectful. Like I had to stop myself.
Go ahead, disrespect. You know,
I don't want to.
You might have to run.
I'm not gonna say disrespect. It's just sometimes like people say little slight words about these kids that could be disrespect, especially when we talking shit. So I just try to catch myself where I ain't saying nothing rude because these are people that we talking about.
They ain't what we on. I feel you.
Right.
I never like to do that either. So I think he's just one of them guys that's just limited by how big he will ever be. I think if he could be bigger, I think he'd be a dynamic linebacker.
Right.
But I think
tweener, like you said.
Yeah, he's a tweener. He's kind of trapped in a body that.
It's Amari Burney, man.
Baby Bernie, but more aggressive. Yeah, from what you told me about, from what I've heard you speak about Bernie.
Yeah, not like I'm just saying like a tweener, like athlete wise.
Right. Yeah.
But like physically where the best position to put him at, because while he's fast, when you clock him in a 40, it don't show in film. Like he'll go run a 4.4 and you'll be like, okay, this kid's fast. But when you cut him on, when you put him at safety or at the star, I wasn't seeing no 4.40, bro. I don't care what you say, man.
That shit different when you're running that straight line speed and then actually being put in space and having
he's not twisted.
And stuff
He's not twitched up at all. So it's a different type of athleticism. That's why I said I don't know if it translates to what he's trying to play. Amari's probably better off on offense with the way he's twitched up, to be real with you. But that's a whole nother story. Back to your shenanigans, Larry. My bad.
Shenanigans, man. It's grown man talk over here. Shenanigans. Let's see. What else I got note-wise? Our weakest position is linebacker still.
I'm about to say, how much time you got?
I just gave it to you. See how much time I needed? Linebacker. Boom. Done deal. Done deal. Now, what's your weakest position? Coaching? Offensive coordinator?
Let's see. My weakest position, punting. But we ain't gonna punt that motherfucker. So how about that?
Yo, come on, man. Be real, man.
My weakest position, I'll say.
Y'all need to have him in shape. Like,
matter of fact, you need a backup punter.
Yeah, marathon position.
Yeah, you gotta rotate that dude.
Bro, we running long, bro. Now we got on my weakest position. God damn. But I would say probably either O-line or receiver. But I think just hearing from Kemp, though, both of those, I don't know. I gotta see it. I'd
rather it be my linebackers, but I feel you.
I
ain't happy with no weak position, but heading up
my weak position probably is linebacker as well. If I had to say, I think like defensive tackle is not deep, but that shit's strong as fuck with the starters, right? Same thing. Everywhere else is pretty. Like I think linebacker is our biggest question mark. Even with Ventrell being a veteran ass guy back, you still got, like I said, Amari Burney beside him, who I don't trust. I hope he gets past in camp. Like no slight on his career. I'm a fan in this shit as well. And I just don't think he's a linebacker like that, man. So I'm hoping that we've been hearing a lot of Shamar James talk, and shout out to Wingo as well. I'm hearing Wingo's having a good camp. So hopefully I see one of them guys play alongside Ventrell, man, who's a 6-year senior.
No doubt. Real quick so we can move on. Weakest position, in my opinion, and I'm sure every other Canes fan, will be linebacker. Right now, the starters are Flag and Steed, backed up by Caleb Johnson, the guy we got from UCLA, and Keontra. So Flag and Caleb middle, Steed and Keontra playing weak side. And
nice.
Some more quick notes and we'll get up out of here. Another surprising guy he don't really surprise me, but I think we're going to find a role for him. Khalil Brantley. I think he's going to be like a great H-back type of guy for us. He's been running out with the earlier teams. I think he's kind of in that same, kind of what we're speaking about, this utility guys that, he's a little undersized for a tight end, but all in all, just really skilled. So look for Khalil Brantley to carve out a nice role in the offense this year. And another guy, speaking of that kind of tweener, where do you put him? Kind of guy, Jalen Harrell. He has not been in practice so far or been cited on for fall camp. So
right,
he may be another victim of attrition. Jalen was another guy that I just thought, where do you put him exactly? Safety, I mean, I ain't heard much as being DN. Like, so I think he's kind of maybe falling victim to where do you put him, and they can't figure it out. So I know he's another guy that was kind of down to me, Miami and Florida State as well, right? See, am I mistaken there? I think Jalen Harrell was one of those guys.
Nah.
No.
Yes. Defensive end, correct?
No, he playing like. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't
know he coming out. I think he was a defensive end. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. See, I think we lined him up in safety. So I don't know. I just think he's an athletic.
We may be speaking about two different kids.
Could be. Yeah. I'd have to go back and look at his profile. But yeah, that's it, man. In the spirit of moving on too, that's all I really got from Miami.
Real quick. I do want to ask too. My man, shout out to Kobe Canes in here. He asked about Brashard Smith. I know we was in on Brashard Smith. I was high on him coming out of high school and recruiting, man. And I thought he looked good last year in some instances. How's he looking this camp?
He's doing well. Brashard will be backing up Espresso, so he'll get some.
All them damn drops, he got it. Y'all gotta go and put Brashard out there. Espresso starting.
Y'all saw one drop in practice, but he did have some game times. I ain't gonna hold you. He had some game time drops. I'm like, come on, dog. But so did Will Mallory. That is, like I said, I like the little when they clip me saying, man, one thing I can't stand is hearing a wide receiver who can't catch. And then
shout out DK, man.
Yeah, that's good shit. Oh yeah, DK.
The next morning, like
that shit was so funny. Yeah. Hey, y'all saw my response. It was a mirror ball just sitting there with his hands together. What do I got for you, bro? Like, I can't stand it. I don't want to hear it. I don't care who team it is. I don't want to fucking hear it. Catch the ball. So
catch the damn ball.
That's it.
Right, man. Shout out to Chris Carter, man. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to what we have going on, man. And also, shout out to Trey. Trey said you've been lit to all the Sills pods for the years. Just doing my part, fellas. CJ and Larry on just make the pod better, man. Appreciate that love.
Appreciate that, bro.
You already know.
And also, if you're a Patreon member, man, don't forget we got a college pick'em going on. We got fantasy football going on. A lot of stuff within the Patreon range, baby. So definitely join.
The Patreon, with that, what he was talking about, fantasy and those pick'ems, also gonna come with cash prizes, Graham code giveaways, a lot of shit, man. You win some weed, some money. what other podcast
provide you
these vibes? $15. Right, man. We want y'all to feel like us when y'all listen to this shit, man. So like, get all the free weed, sign up, and also you're gonna see where your money go. We upgrading the equipment and a lot of stuff around here. We all money in. None of this shit go home in my pockets, dog. I double back into this shit. Everything's gonna be on the level up. That's why you see places like the Kush House and all this other shit, because I don't take this shit and go buy fly shit. I go buy a whip and do a whole lot of other shit, man. But fuck that. Leveling up, man. The content, the brand.
You got the same whip since I met him. That's a fact.
That's facts, man.
That's a fact. And Jalen Farrell, he was committed. He was committed to y'all at one point.
Yeah, well,
like I said, he's
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm the safety. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's 6'2", 210.
He came from Central, correct?
Sounds like Amari Burney, bro.
That's
6'2", 210.
Okay, I remember that safety. I remember that
same body, bro.
I think like 2000.
Yeah, kind of. That weird
class.
What do we do exactly with them? So
you either Sean Tate. I think that's an offensive ass body. Like you damn nigga play like a big wide receiver, H-back type shit. Like Keon Zipper is that body type.
Right. That's what Khalil Brantley reminds me of.
Last thing I got for a Patreon before we get out of there, man. This is a great time to sign up because we're going into fall. You get access to all of our tailgates that we're going to be doing. All of the stuff we do at the Kush House, all the interviews that you guys, so you get free access to that. So it's a lot of benefits, like Sil said, within those $15.
Already.
We got hot takes. So you had more, Larry, huh?
Take a picture of his beer. I remember when I had my first beer.
I'm trying to show y'all how the beer's supposed to look, man. It's hard to get a good picture on this.
I took a picture of my first beer too, man.
I ain't never took no picture of my first beer. I don't remember my first beer.
They didn't have camera phones in.
You know what? I almost said F you. But I'm starting to learn everybody don't understand no F you, so I gotta chill. So forget you, buddy.
No. You can say you I don't
get you, pal.
Man. Everything is not. It's just like as plain as it is, man. People don't know what the hell we talk about right now, man. It's like whatever. Let's just talk about. Hey,
there's 1,000 ways to say fuck you. That's what I'll tell you.
No facts, man.
Y'all want to get into hot takes or natty news? What we doing?
Hot takes. Let's break it up a little bit. Yeah.
Cool. Hot takes is brought to you by the good folks over at Spencer'sJerkyJerky.com, the home of made-to-order fresh jerky. Like, the shit ain't just been sitting up, man. When you hit them up, he got you, man. Like, you're gonna run down, you're gonna hear the moo in the background. Yeah.
Pop. That's it.
Oh, that thud from the little thing that pops them in the brain.
Right.
Yeah, go straight and get that for you.
That's physical. I think Spence is still in 1921.
Okay, that's what's up though. Well, he ain't got to do it. He just go to the butcher. So he gonna slide down to the butcher.
Yeah.
Get you some tender steak specifically for your batch. Marinating that 24 hours. And freshly crafted marinades using only locally sourced produce. So that shit come in, the sugar canes from the sugar, right around the corner, man. Like you ain't getting that shit from elsewhere, man. All natural ingredients, no added sugars at that. 5 staple flavors are original, Old Bay, habanero bourbon, mandarin jalapeno, and lemon pepper. Man. Let's see. Worldwide shipping available from Spencer'sJerkyJerky.com. Use exclusive promo code BIGMEAT for 10% off your order. Get that thing shipped anywhere from. He's supposed to be on top of this, but then he never is. So I'm gonna go. Let's go to. You know what? Let's go on and visit. Let's go back, man. I had a good official out there. Many good officials out there. So let's go Tallahassee to Taiwan, man. We're gonna take it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Next one, Tallahassee water.
They got airports.
They got one. Yeah, I flew in there one time.
Okay.
Yeah, remember I flew in
the Hall of Famer, baby.
I'm trolling.
Yeah, Hall of Famer wall. Yeah, big
I'm
wall.
trolling, bro.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Stone Cold, man.
Let me
You say you about to
tell
join
you something.
Patreon right now, baby. Shout out to Stone Cold Drip, man. You say you about to join Patreon right now.
Appreciate that, dog.
Boise had to fly to like Jacksonville to get to Tallahassee one time. So
no. That's don't lie to the people. The game was originally supposed to be in Jacksonville, and it was a hurricane.
That's right.
And that shit makes the ass whooping even worse though, because the motherfuckers flew in and drove over. But the game was supposed to be in Jackson. They moved to Tallahassee due to that hurricane that hit.
They say y'all ass.
They say y'all landing strip was at a Citgo parking lot, so they had to fly.
I ain't gonna hold you. I only flew into Tallahassee once.
Y'all landed at the Citgo?
Bruh, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit.
I don't know if Gainesville. I never been to Gainesville Airport, but I know it's expensive as fuck to fly out of there. It's not a big airport.
Yeah, because it's a small one, right? Same as Savannah.
Yeah.
But that's their capital, so I really thought it was gonna be bigger than that. It's pretty close to Savannah. I'll be honest with you. It's very small. It had like
so
2
West Palm
places to eat, something like that.
Yeah. 2 very generous.
Yeah,
I think it's one in one like a little snack area.
Yeah. And I had the worst Bloody Mary of my life there.
What's bullshit? I ain't gonna lie to you. So when I flew down to Miami rather over the summer, the damn flight got delayed to like 9 or so, man. So I was gonna had to grab some food because the flight was supposed to leave like 7. Like 8. Excuse me. The flight got pushed back to 9:30. So flight was supposed to leave at 8. So we chilling and hungry. Whatnot. I was gonna eat as soon as we touched down in Miami, but of course hungry since the flight got pushed back. Man, I say motherfucking kitchen close at 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
I want to cuss everybody in that motherfucker, man. Like 8 p.m., but it's still flights going on. Like what the fuck?
Like, bro, this is prime time. What do you mean?
Man,
8 p.m. is good time to still.
That girl told me
in the airport.
Let me get a Bloody Mary, right? Because I had to sit there for a while, like for a few hours before I was leaving. So I was like, man, just give me a Bloody Mary. I'm gonna chill. So I never made one before. I said, oh god damn,
I gotta go.
Like what the fuck?
Order some regular shit. All right, just give me a Jack and Coke, man.
You don't really make a Bloody Mary because you may make the Bloody Mary mix, but it's just Bloody Mary mix and vodka. That's it. And it was god awful. It was the worst Bloody Mary I ever had in my entire life. But we'll roll the ones we got.
Fellas, what's going on? It's Ron again. I got in a conversation with one of my coworkers the other day about linebackers and defenders in general who are just absolute dogs on the field, intimidating and all those different accolades that you can use to describe those guys. And it kind of got me wondering about this week's question. Who from your respective universities would you consider to be the most intimidating force on the field? Guys that just put fear in the hearts of opposing teams, defenders maybe that would just make ball carriers and receivers and just not want to go across the middle or not want to be met in the hole or something like that. I think the easy answer would be Shea Tree Jones being a Florida State fan, but he was 3 when I left Florida State, so I feel like that would kind of be cheating a little bit. So for me, I'm going to show love to a Tallahassee native, and I'm going to pick Ernie Sims. And if you weren't a Florida State fan in that era, just do your YouTube. Do your YouTube search. That's all I'm going to say about that. And I'll take y'all's fellas' comments. Once again, man, really appreciate the platform, be able to get my takes off and things like that and questions. So you fellas be easy, man.
Shout out to the call, man. He took it directly from me. Marvin fucking Jones, like that's the guy. Fucking intimidating. They call him Marvin Shade Tree, Marvin Marvelous Jones, whatever it was. Unanimous All-American. You know, the hit against Miami still stands out. So yeah, definitely Marvin Jones. But to combat him, I was 2 years old around that damn time. So of course I'm a fan of FSU, know the history, but I give you someone different. You said Ernie Sims, which is a good one. I'm gonna give you someone who was next to Ernie Sims, who was imposing and hit just as hard as Ernie Sims. Lawrence Timmons. Lawrence Timmons was one of those goddamn guys, but like Lawrence, and it was talks within people. Ernie got the height, but Timmons was a harder hitter than Ernie Sims, though. A lot of people within FSU practices and stuff like that feared Lawrence Timmons more than they did Ernie Sims in regards to just how hard he hit within practice. And a lot of the stuff staying out within his college days. Of course, he went first round and was a long time Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker. So I'm gonna give you one with Lawrence Timmons.
That's good.
I like that name. I don't like you can go like mainstream. Like I like the off the wall ass name because it's easy to go the big Channing Crowders and Devon Curse. It's easy to go with that shit. What you got, Larry? Are you ready?
Yeah. The easy one to me would be Sean T. Rest in peace. I mean, that's
menace.
That's hella intimidating. That's a really big.
He was an asshole. It one thing to be a smacker. It one thing to be a smacker, but he was also an asshole.
But no, yeah, he was. That's the intimidating factor into it, right? So you got he's physically imposing as he is. Run through your shit, just a great player. Then, like you say, he's a fucking asshole, right? So we know Sean T is the obvious, bro.
Remember the Pro Bowl shit?
Remember the Pro Bowl, dog.
Bro. Man ran straight through the fucking punter's soul, bro. Oh my god! Hey, so it was a video, it was a video of that broadcast, like in a different language, like Spanish or something like that. Yeah. Oh man,
you knew what he said.
You knew exactly what he said. Hey, you gotta look that shit up, man. It's fucking hilarious to watch, man. But yeah, Sean T, man.
Sean T is probably like I said, man. That. Bro, you don't want that. That's just too fast and physical.
That's the 6'2" shit that got some shit going on. That's
right.
That's the shit.
That's 6'2", 220 shit. Yeah,
sir. But then probably he's heralded by older Canes, but maybe not so much by the younger ones. I'll again actually RIP salute Jerome Brown. Jerome Brown was a real menace up front, very, very violent hands, very disruptive up front. He carried that same attitude, just tough mentally, physically. You gonna work today. Anybody that had to face Jerome Brown was gonna have a long day. So he would probably be kind of that other guy that I would look at as just that real menacing, intimidating factor type guy that you was gonna be met with some violence for sure.
Yeah, it's easy to go. Like I said, I could go Brandon Spikes, who was intimidating as shit. Channing Crowder, Devon Curse, all them guys.
Spikes a dirt bag. Spikes try to gouge no Sean eyes out. That was the craziest shit I saw on the field. I said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
He was like, damn, Oh, it's a white.
What if he would have lost his eye though? That would have been crazy.
Right, it's crazy.
Well, I like the attempt. I'm glad his eye didn't come out, but I'm glad my middle linebacker is sick enough to try to just, this guy might get off today. Yeah, he might get loose today. Let me just take his eyeball.
Oh like man, I'm trying to think about that one.
That big can't see the cut that hole now.
Nah, he ain't got no vision now.
All right,
Romanowski. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, Bill Romanowski was crazy as fuck.
See if you can see a cutback with that patch on.
Right.
Yeah, Bill Romanowski was just. That dude was insane.
Yeah, he was.
He was. They say he's the dirtiest player ever, man.
Ever, yeah. Bill was a motherfucker. Them steroids were steroiding with Bill.
Is Bill the dirt? I gotta do some. I don't know. If
he out there. Him, Vontaze Burfict.
Man, I don't know, man. The shit Bill was doing made Vontaze Burfict look light, man. If Bill would have been playing in, he would have been playing in that day and age, man. It'd have been. He'd be arrested if Bill's playing. If Romanowski playing now, he'd definitely be some charges pressed. Let me give you my guy. I got Antonio Morrison. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with an undersized linebacker, but was a 3-star recruit that Muschamp found. When Muschamp found a linebacker, he'll kill him. And it was one that he grabbed out of the blue late in the recruiting cycle. But when Jit showed up on campus, he was with all the shits. He's the one that got arrested for barking at the damn dog in the police car. I remember that shit.
Remember that shit? And the only reason we beat Florida State that year they had Jimbo was because of him. He fucked EJ up.
Yep.
Concussed the shit out of him, man. He was a freshman that year. Antonio Morrison was an intimidating motherfucker, man, from a lot of standpoints, man. Very quiet, didn't talk a lot, barked at dogs, and did a lot of gangster shit, man. I think it was Detroit or Chicago, one of the two.
He went third round, too. Then he went pretty decent.
Yeah, to the Lions, I think. He's with the shit.
Richie Incognito was the other guy, I remember.
That's a dirty motherfucker.
Yeah, Richie was a dirty.
Richie's dirty as shit. Incognito name should be next to dirty in the damn dictionary.
Nasty Rich.
Nasty Rich, man.
Let's play that next one.
Yo, what up, fellas? Hey, this question's for CJ, though. I know you touched on it, like, in the space, man, but kind of, like, put it on record, man. After watching scrimmage, what you think our record going to be this year for FSU? All right, man. Y'all boys eat.
We asked you to lie.
Right, for real. No, I will say FSU is a lot as far as from the first scrimmage from this year to last year. We're a lot better, and I want to, and that's a tough spot to put a win number on one practice drive because that's what the scrimmage is, and this is one practice. I do think we're a lot better, and I've been saying this consistently, man. I think 8 wins is this team can win 8 wins, like eight or more. So if anything less than 8, I'd be disappointed. I take 7, but 8 is where I'm drawing at. This is an 8-win team, man. Anything less, man, I'll be disappointed.
That's what you gonna take.
And you gonna like it.
And you gonna like it.
I ain't gonna like it. Shit.
Your mama say you gonna. Mama, I want McDonald's. No, you gonna eat these pork chops and these
got McDonald's at home.
The pork chop got the job done, though, right? Anything less than 8 ain't getting the job done.
And some white rice, man.
Maybe some grandma.
You ever had a soup smell with some white rice? Oh, yeah.
That's the worst shit ever when your parents say they got this. I can make that at the house. No, you can't.
You can't.
No, you got McDonald's at the house.
Tastes like a waffle.
Let me tell you something. My mama makes
golden arch fries.
My mom makes some dynamic fried chicken. She ain't fucking with Popeyes, man. That's just what it is. I don't care what nobody say. Popeyes will always be the bane of my existence. Like I don't care.
You need better. I don't have better fried chicken than Popeyes.
I don't have better fried than Popeyes.
Who?
Dixie Fried in their prime. Like Dixie Fried fell the fuck off now. But Dixie Fried, yeah, man, it's some smaller fried chicken spots locally that.
Is it spicy, man? It's got to be spicy, man.
I don't eat chicken no more, so I'm just.
But I mean,
Publix how the spicy might give for their money.
No, before I got saved.
Shit, Publix how the spicy before I got saved.
Before you hand your life over. All right, what's the next one, man? We got one more.
Hey, fellas, what's good? Just checking out the roll up. I got a quick question. 2 questions actually. The first one is, who is the whiff that hurt you most? As a Gator fan, I think for me, it's two whiffs. It's Dalvin Cook and also Jamar Chase. We were so close to getting both. Unfortunately, they went to FSU and LSU. My second question is, for this recruiting cycle, who is the most important recruit left on your board? I think for the Gators, it's Kamani. We need to get Kamani. If we don't get him, it looks bad optics-wise. I know we have a good DB class, but optics, if we lose out on Kamani, if he goes to Bama or Miami, it's just not going to look good. Well, I appreciate it, fellas. Love the show, and I'm glad to hear from you guys.
Wow, good question. Good question. I like that one. I'm not talking about dabbling anymore. I've been through that, man. I've healed from that process. So that's not my biggest loss anymore. I've updated my shit.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Who you got?
All right, for me, it'll probably be Devin Bush, linebacker.
Oh, what a loss!
That shit was crazy, right? Linebacker ended up committed to Michigan. Daddy was a former first-round pick, legacy guy from Florida State. Linebacker need was huge for us, right? We needed linebackers. I mean, we've seen how linebacker players being a detriment for us, and we until now really haven't kind of recovered from the linebacker recruiting, the tail end of linebacker recruiting from Jimbo, and then some of the Wolf stuff with Willie early on. We're just not kind of recovering from that, right? So the miss on Devin Bush was huge. We wanted to be All-American at Michigan, first-round draft pick. So Devin Bush for sure, man. And what was the second part of that question?
Kind of most crucial recruit left.
Most crucial recruit left. Hakeem Williams. That's the guy that putting all their eggs in one basket for. They're recruiting him hard, throwing everything at him. So I say, and from a PR perspective, right? If you win again, if you get a win as far as snapping Hakeem Williams recruitment, that'd be good publicly. Of course, you can dog on the recruiting trail as far as his player wise, but just from a pub standpoint, that'd be real good for FSU. So yeah, Hakeem Williams be the number one guy as far as me.
You ready, Silk?
Player missed. I'm gonna say Justin Fields, man.
That's another one too.
Y'all was really in it with Fields? I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, bro. FSU. Man, there's a story about it. He was gonna commit to Florida State too at one point because Florida had him. Then Florida ended up taking your boy, Matt Corral. Matter of fact, Florida ended up taking Matt Corral.
Ain't that a bitch?
No, we took Matt
end up with neither. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then so Justin Fields was supposed to commit to FSU, man. That's something before the Alabama game, but Jimbo started Jimboing, and he didn't. That's when Jimbo stopped calling recruits, started recruiting cats, and Jay Fields didn't hear from us within months, bro. Months.
Yeah, Justin Fields, bro. We had him. He came in, and we ended up taking. They both came to Friday Night Lights. I had my son at that Friday Night Lights. He got it. That's a video I always play whenever they have some field shit going on. So he flicked it up with all those guys at the time. But we had Fields in the fold, and I'm gonna give because I can now get his tidbit. I had never talked about this in the past, and this was before Friday Night Lights. We was one of the early programs on Fields and recruiting him before he started blowing up on the camp circuit because he wasn't a highly regarded kid. He started blowing up like in the off season. So McElwain and the boys and Nussmeier were in on his recruitment fairly early. We got him on campus on like one of these little secret visits. You know how they do, sneak him on campus. He was vibing, and in his mind, on that recruitment from just people I know, and leading up to that recruitment, I was expecting him to commit on that visit, right? And kind of pop and shock some people. But from what I heard, bro, this is the word that when Justin Fields and his dad walked in McElwain's office, there was a MAGA hat on the desk.
Oh,
and it turned to pop off a little bit, not because of like political reasons, just like reading the room and what was going on at the time. They thought it was just like a little awkward, you know what I'm saying, to have that in your coaching office. And they didn't end up committing that day. And then it turned into him taking more visits. Florida State got involved. Georgia became more of a factor in his recruitment. We never bounced back from it. And he wanted to wait out a little bit. And we were so behind in our quarterback recruitment that we can't turn down because you seen with Matt Corral, regardless of what it was, we had to take that kid because he was talented as fuck, bro. So we didn't know Matt Williams was going to get fired and not get Matt Corral when Mullen came along. But at that time, you got to take Matt Corral, not play around any game. So we took Matt Corral, but that's why we lost out on Justin Fields. He was going to pop.
You just got to keep it neutral. You know, bigger than anything. Like
you just got to do your job. This is unprofessional.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't bring anything, political at all into my office. That's just too risky. What about
so many people come in and out?
Yeah. These days are very polarizing. So that's just.
So in my mind, I would be like you damn near know what you're doing. Like I don't think it's an accident.
Maybe,
In my perspective, like, come on, bro. Like you're CEO of a legit football program. Like, this is a corporation you're running. You got to be smarter than to have that type of stuff in the office. I don't know this to be true. This is all alleged shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're too close. Don't shut us down.
The street say. Who's your
it's got to be Cremoni right now. I want to say some random offensive tackle that I don't really know that well in their recruitment and shit, because we do got to land some trench monsters on the offensive line. Defensive line recruitment is going crazy good, but you need offensive line, especially with the type of offense we running, to make this shit go. So, but I'm gonna say Cremoni McLean just because of how it looks on paper, and I feel real good. This DBU, man. We got Corey Raymond. They thought he was washed, but then all that changed to a lot of language.
It might be DBU now with Corey Raymond.
Who was that shit before he got here? We just had to get him to the right DBU.
Definitely not. Definitely.
I might be. The tequila might make me argue with you.
We just had a motherfucker going to Hall of Fame, baby. We just had a motherfucker going to Hall of Fame as a DB. So
Yeah, man,
you sound like a Miami fan, don't you?
Oh, we got the best quarterback in the league, though, right?
I'm just saying, you sound like a Miami fan right now.
We got the best corner in the league.
Because we got plenty of Hall of Famers. Yeah, you do got the best corner in the league right now. That's fair.
Right
now, definitely give you that. I definitely give you that.
No, let's move on, bro. We running on, like I said.
Good shit.
That's
it. And me.
Was it another one? Oh no, you didn't even.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Silk Kanye, he let Cook was a big one, but that's kind of.
I love it.
I'll leave that one alone.
Big three. I love it. And he caught Clemson in the process too. Shout out to Dalvin.
Yeah, he single-handedly kicked our ass. That's the worst part about Dalvin. I think that's why.
Us too, bro. We were shutting that shit down. We were shutting Dalvin down a whole game, and then he just break one in the fourth quarter.
Right.
We done balled this man up to like 27 yards, dog. And then he breaks off a 70 in the fourth quarter, and Muschamp offense can't do shit.
Right.
We done held these boys like 6 points.
Shout out to TJ for that annual tweet, man. That Robert Aguayo kicking the field goal, saying the game when the field goal in the Florida game was like the second quarter because we won 27-2 or some shit like that.
I was so glad when his brother stunk, man.
Oh, he was terrible.
I was amazed when he couldn't kick in the league.
No, remember though, his first game was against Ole
the
Miss.
Second round, didn't he?
Who, Aguayo? Yeah. Aguayo in the second round. But remember his brother. Remember this brother, the first game, like he started against Ole Miss. He had like 6 fucking field goals, and it's like, we got another one. After that, shit was downhill.
Yeah, he started okay. Yeah, he started okay. And he wasn't like bad. He just
that bitch was bad. He was okay at first. Then I guess the pressure started.
Like that. It's all mental. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, yeah. The thing about a kicker is you want to stay chill. Like all the celebrity hyped up kickers and doing all the flair shit, them motherfuckers don't laugh. Eddie Pinero was like that too, man. Because kicking is such a mental game. It's like playing golf and being animated and shit. Most golfers are like cool, calm, collected guys. So the kickers that have the personalities and be outgoing and shit, in my opinion, bro, they come and they go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The guys that are calm kickers, those are the guys that stick around and shit.
That's definitely a fair rep. So for me, I go another guy that was fairly recent. I'll go Evan Neal. I knew that he could be a monster. I knew he had a lot of Miami ties. And we just weren't good enough. If we were just a better team,
y'all don't be getting the career players like that no more, man. Y'all, that's not y'all vibe.
Okay. So anyways,
damn, that ain't work.
It ain't work, man. Well, I mean, I said it. We just thinking it up too much for these local kids, and that's fair. And they tend to go to Bama, so
yeah.
That one hurt me.
Florida. They're gonna go to Florida this year. We're gonna change that shit. We got Florida for y'all boys. Yeah, we got y'all.
I like you, baby. Go on, do what you think. Do your thing, man. Hey, I play y'all once every decade, so do what you got to do.
Y'all got us at 24, right?
Yeah, I think we got 24.
Y'all catching these hands at 24.
24, 25, I believe. Home and home. I think that's how that one works.
Which Miami player you think can be coaching by then? Roscoe Parrish?
We in big trouble if that's the case. Damn, Mario, they done tore his contract. He got boy 10 years and he out of here already. And we on roll. Oh shit. Hey, I tell you right now, it won't be no. It'll be the. Y'all had to just change it. The clash up, Gators and Knowles. Because if Roscoe Parrish is our coach, man, what's the point of me talking, man? Like, what I'm gonna do? We're gonna lose again, guys.
Sko might be that man. You don't know.
Well, not just that Sko. Now, I'm not saying he can't be the man, but that means Mario had to be so terrible. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying he got to be that bad. Yeah. I'll go with Evan Neal. I definitely know he's just another one of those kids that, these kids don't really be lying when they say Miami their dream school. It's just a business decision. And so it just wasn't smart business. So you can't blame him. And, he went on and he became a first rounder. So salute to him and best of luck in his career. With the Giants.
Sorry, you got to be somebody to say, man, fuck my dreams.
Nah, because your ultimate dream is to get to that league, right? And if Miami might get in the way of that, then you got to say, hey, man, I love y'all, man, but I got to go over here. If you love something, let it go. And then to be able to come back.
That's what they say.
So, most crucial guy,
cheat on you, though. That's what she's going to do.
Yeah, probably. Good chance. I'm actually same answer, because we actually answered this earlier, or something of that nature. I definitely remember we might have said most crucial get. I think he would be a huge get for us. I still got Bama there, but
it's a must get because y'all DB recruiting is mid, so it is a must get.
I agree there
for us too, but y'all gotta eventually.
Yeah, we need to step up there. I agree.
Yeah,
can't argue that. I've definitely kept that energy. I think DB recruiting needs to step up. So I think it would be a great look for us for the optics, and just a great need filled. So I'm gonna say Kamani as well. And I have one more hot take. I think
we rolling, ain't it? I ain't realized how long we've been on this shit. What?
We probably have about 15, 20 minutes pre-show. But I got one that was sent to my DMs that I honestly forgot about. And I told my man I would get to it today. Let's see. Saved in my pictures. Okay, got a hot takes question that we were talking about at work. Y'all should have been working instead of talking about this
fuck
shit.
That. Do the least amount you can.
Right. I know. I just be bullshit.
Work on your own shit at their job if you can, man. That's what I was doing. I was podcasting on their shit.
I do all the time. What you doing? I'm writing notes about the players and all kind of shit.
Now they started finding out at the workplace, man. You're like famous, bro. Like, nah, man. Shh. Shit started leaking out, bro.
If you could snap your fingers and all the girls you've hooked up with were in a room together, how long do you think it would take them to realize what's going on?
We did this, right?
What's going on, though?
Did we answer this one? He said he appreciated it because I said I didn't think we hit it.
We did?
What the hell he told me he appreciated it for?
Somebody else might have asked me that in real life. I don't know.
Maybe because I thought I didn't answer this. I can't remember. It was like a month ago. But he said appreciate it. So maybe he quit listening.
They was in the same room. They wouldn't know. Yeah, we did. They wouldn't know each other though, and shit like that. But I think we did that shit.
Oh well, fuck it, man.
I'm gonna say what the fuck.
You tricked me, man.
Oh, no, it's gonna be.
Just say, now you got to it.
That's one thing I won't. I'll be a couple motherfuckers that know each other.
Sisters.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't sisters.
Cousins. Hey, cuz, what you doing here?
Might be some family members in that motherfucker too.
All of them hooked up? Nah, it'll get
sorority sisters.
Mm-hmm. Teammates.
All of them might not.
I do remember us answering this one.
But would they know what's going on is the thing, and I think a lot of them won't know. Like, okay,
what's going on though?
If
they all in the same room.
If it was just the women you slept with in the room, like,
and they appeared. They would like. How long would it take them to be like?
I know a couple that'll figure that real quick. Like, I see what the fuck going on.
Some of them ain't know what the hell going on.
I know what this room is.
Yeah, some ain't gonna know the hell going on.
Yeah, I do remember us answering this because Silk said, we said, because the second part of the question was, how many of them will let you smash again? And Silk said, all of them.
What's the high percentage?
I didn't say that, man.
I think you did.
No. I need proof.
We got tape.
No, man. Delete
we
that
go to the footage.
So
all right, cool. My bad. I thought we did, especially when he said appreciate it. He could have said, "Oh no, y'all got it."
Let's get to some national news, man. This shit was sad as hell, man. Sam Hartman.
Yeah, so Sam Hartman,
You got an update on what exactly it is?
Nah, I haven't heard anything.
They just said he had a procedure.
Exactly.
Procedure went well, and they expect him to return to football. So
they said that. I thought he retired or some shit.
No, he didn't retire.
No. He just had to sit out this year. They didn't give us. They just told us it was non-football related, and he'd be sitting out this year. But he did have a procedure. I think maybe today, as we speak on a Thursday. Maybe it was Wednesday. It was very recent. And the early expectations, at least, is that he will return to football. So that's a positive.
Shout out to Sam, man. Sam had 50. Sam, we spoke on the last podcast about ACC quarterbacks, and I mentioned him. He had 50 touchdowns last year, man. So one of the absolute best college quarterbacks in the country, and definitely one of the better ones in the ACC. So that's a big loss away for us, man. But the main thing is, that health-wise, Sam's good.
Right. Yeah.
They don't have no depth behind him. I think the backup quarterback has like one career touchdown or something like that.
No experience. Is it true freshman? A year in?
No, I saw him on the timeline. He wasn't a true freshman though. He was like a rare shirt something. But yeah, he only because I guess Sam been he's been a bell cow these last couple of years, right? So he only had one career touchdown.
I thought this shit was dope. We in national news. Mississippi State adds seating where fans can bring their own coolers or refrigerators to tailgates and inside the stadium during football games. That's next level shit.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure they're paying a decent penny for it, but it's worth it, right? I mean, you can bring your own shit in. I think other colleges should take note, man. I think that's a real good draw as far as a real good benefit. It's a win-win situation. You charge whatever for the seat, which is pretty much VIP, right? And then the person purchasing to get the benefit also. So that's a real good something that I think is real good as far as what Ole Miss implemented, but I think other colleges should kind of take note and follow suit.
Listen here, bro. Listen here. I'm not making it out of that game. I know people that barely make it to the games.
Fact.
Y'all let them boys bring that shit.
Yeah.
Man, shit might
small
get crazy.
fridges, man. Listen, it's a wrap.
A fridge. I want to see who brings a fridge though. Like if you got a fridge on $1 and you bring that bitch into the stadium, it's gonna look crazy.
And next thing people go bringing in generators.
The section they got is called the balconies at Davis Wade Stadium in Mississippi State. I like that trend though, man. Being able to bring in coolers, do your thing. Buying drinks. Them tickets probably ain't cheap. That's like probably VIP type shit. Kind of like probably like box seats type vibe. But that is great shit, man. Because drinks at the stadium are crazy expensive. Food
Not too
too,
bad. But it's always better when you
can
bring
more than drinks in that cooler. What's up?
Yeah. Well, I say it depends. Like the college experience is where you could buy drinks. I found it cheaper. Like North Carolina, you could buy beers there, but it wasn't as bad.
I got the science and the logistics of everything, how this works out. Okay, here it is. It said it's required that you pay $2,700 Bulldog donation, and then plus $225 each for a minimum of 8 season tickets, bringing your total to $4,500 before a game has kicked off.
It's not bad though. Let's see, $4,500
for 4 tickets. You bring all your shenanigans in.
It's worth it if I'm gonna do that. Because like if I'm going to just be there all the time anyway,
right?
It's worth it. Because like you're saying, your comfort, like like you said, how you don't want to go in a lot of games because you can't, spark up and really just enjoy it your way. Right. Comfort is unmatched. Like I'm a big dude. That's why I be in first class whenever it's reasonably priced. Because people like, man, you gonna get there? I'm like, bro, you ain't never sat up there. and you ain't never been big because it is way more comfortable up there. Right. I get both elbow rests, very relaxed. The person next to me, we chilling.
That's always weird though, man. The elbow shit on the armrest, deciding like
it's just because it's a flying bus. Like people don't know that until you take your first flight. It's just a bus in the air, man.
Oh no shit.
That's all. I didn't know that.
There's nicer buses. Like there's some shitty buses and there's some nice buses.
Well, see, I had all my airplane experience from movies previous to taking a flight, and they always way bigger in the movies than it is.
3 rows. It's 3 rows.
Yeah, it's always 3. It's wide. That's probably not gonna be your airplane, bro. You probably gonna be sitting squished up, elbow to elbow. It's tight. It's tight. So me, if I got that extra, as long as it ain't crazy, oh yeah, I'm definitely on that first class
already.
So that's what you're paying for with that. I like it.
CJ, real quick before we get out of
what you want to do.
It's $4,500. You get 8. You got to get 8 tickets. It's a $2,700 booster fee. All of that, but you get 8 tickets to get 4 people in each game for $4,500. You bring your cooler in, your refrigerator.
But that ain't a bad deal, dog.
It just sound all right, right?
Yeah, that sound pretty decent. 8 tickets.
If you don't go to a game,
you can sell them bitches. Hell yeah. Hey, that's a good deal.
Sure, all right.
Yeah, I like 8 tickets. Shit, you might get the majority of your money back within those 8 tickets if you don't go.
Listen, yeah.
Right.
Hey man, y'all boys give me a band. Y'all can bring all y'all shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, easy to get your bread back. Give me $1,500. You bring 4 of your partners. Y'all can bring whatever the fuck y'all want into that damn game, man.
Yeah. Hey, that's
the
decent,
VIP.
That's
You just
up.
can't have no broke boys you're trying to sell it to, but just put it on one of these ticket sites. All right.
Yeah.
Harlan, run that. We got Chris Flores, who is 707 coach, one of those guys in like that arena. Does some NIL stuff, agent type stuff in the NIL market. He's out there on the West Coast. Just been some allegations and some stuff about him maybe talking to some of his players, some young girls that he's working at, mentoring or coaching. I want to play the clip of him talking to one of those players. Harlan, go ahead, run it. This is nasty work.
Oh, I'm in my room.
Oh, you by yourself?
Yeah.
Did you delete everything?
Yeah.
Okay, smart. Why don't you want to go today?
Because I just don't want to go.
What the hell? We never get to chill. Now you don't want to go, and you're about to start school.
I know.
So stop being a dummy.
I'm not being a dummy. I just don't want to go today.
What about tonight after practice? You want to go watch a movie? What is that?
Huh?
FaceTime me real quick so I can see you.
No.
Real quick.
No.
We've talked about this, dude. You got to stop with the nose.
I can't say no?
You can, but you got to chill. Like, why are you being so weird?
I'm not.
You're being super weird.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, we'll go tomorrow.
What time do you want to go tomorrow?
It doesn't matter.
Hold on, let me check out what I got tomorrow. You make everything so hard. Let's go like 10:30.
Okay.
Let me FaceTime you quick. Say hi.
You can say hi on the phone.
Stop being a dummy. See, that's why I don't like when you do that.
I just don't want to FaceTime.
Why? Where you at?
I'm in my room.
Exactly. Are you sure you got rid of everything?
Yeah.
Man, what in the catch a predator ass shit is this, man?
Fucking wild shit, bro.
I never heard that shit, bro. Like, yo, he trying to sound like the kids and everything, man. That's sick, man. Get this animal off the streets, man. Lock him up, man.
Let me give people a little bit of background. Chris Flores, a prominent Southern California athletic trainer, was arrested Thursday in Bakersfield on charges related to sexual assault of a minor. A warrant for Flores' arrest had been issued by Santa Ana Police Department and was executed with the assistance of Bakersfield Police, according to Santa Ana Police Sergeant Maria Lopez, sorry. Flores had been under investigation in the wake of allegations of sexual misconduct. Yeah, right. Be like that. Be on people.
It be good.
Be on people. Flores had been under investigation in the wake of allegations of sexual misconduct involving underage girls. Flores, also known as Coach Frog, is well known in the region for association with several high-profile current and former college and NFL football players. The allegations surfaced on social media this week, stemming from audio recording of 2 parties in which an adult male voice prods a young woman to see a movie with him. When she declines his request to FaceTime, the male voice says, "We talked about this, dude. You got to stop with the nose." Chris has been a coach. This is from ESPN. This is got a hold of his attorney. Chris has been a coach, really a teacher and a mentor to kids in the community for many years, and all the allegations that have come out are very shocking to him. Wellborn said, "How the hell is it shocking to him?"
Shocking to him?
He was there. They called me. You sure you got called? That's me on the phone. I said that shit. This is not a joking matter, bro. Like this shit is like this is some creepy shit. I'd have ran down on Flores. They've never got a chance to prosecute Mr. Flores.
Exactly, because from my perspective, from just reading the tea leaves of that, I'm pretty sure the girl was recording the phone call, her parents in there, some shit like that.
Right.
Like I thought I heard that. You're right. That shouldn't have went to no police. It wouldn't have went to nothing. It'd have been me at his front door coming to see about him.
No, we'd be at the movies.
Oh yeah, together. Yeah.
Pull up, Chris. Have a seat.
We'll put on the show. We're gonna put on. It's about to be Boys in the Hood at the movies again, part 2.
Man, that is sick.
Sick
nasty
work, bro.
man. Disgusting. Honestly, like I'm legit sick in my stomach to hear this grown man sit here and try to use the lingo of young people, and like he trying to act like he's her age. It's just, I can tell just her voice. I'm like, that sounds like a 13 maybe?
It sounds super manipulative. You can hear the predator in that shit. That shit sounds super predator shit. Stop being dumb. Like the demeaning shit.
Like, talked about it, dude. Like, what, bro? What are you talking about, man? Hey, get him off the streets. Go put him where they gonna take good care of him at, man.
No, they gonna take good. They gonna, boy, you going the wrong place.
They gonna take care of him.
They be bullshitting with sentencing fucking these people though, like on some real shit. I don't want to get into like all my takes on that, but they bullshit with sentencing on motherfuckers like this. These are motherfuckers that need the chair on some real shit. Flores and David, who is his attorney, founded Rising Stars in 2017, according to a document designed to provide information about the organization. Stars Prep Academy has a relationship with a charter middle school in Orange County that allows students to attend in the morning and train in their specific sport in the afternoon. Some of the people that have been a part of this academy in the past are Kansas City wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster, Adoree Jackson, Alabama quarterback Bryce Young, Clemson quarterback DJ, whatever his name is. Yes, sir. This guy just threw away his career, man, on some real goofy shit, bro. This is gross. This is nasty, dog. And I think he needs to get the chair on some shit.
And shout out to that young lady for exposing him. I'm glad she recorded that.
I hope nothing happened to her. You feel me? I hope nothing transpired with it. Then they set him up. Because it sounded like they had hung out before if you listen to that audio.
Maybe.
It don't sound like it was the first time. I think the parents made it sound like somebody found some shit and was like trying to set them up again on a call, what have you.
Right.
But it was certain things said in that conversation that wasn't the first time they chilled. Because he said she got rid of something.
Yeah. Probably some text or pictures or something. Yeah, is what I imagine. But I still want to, just I appreciate her knowing something's up here and this is, inappropriate. Whether it took her parents to teach her that or not, I think she kind of got it though. Her way she spoke was kind of like, "Hey, bro, you grown as hell, right? Like, what the fuck?"
Something happened for him to get that comfortable though. Like that shit sound like they had been talking.
Maybe I hope not. Yeah, but
dummy and all that type of shit just sounds like.
I hope not, man.
It's just predatory shit. So if you're a parent, you hear that shit, be careful. I don't care if it's a coach, who's ever in a mentorship type shit over your child, coach, teacher, whatever it is. Close eye, man. Don't trust nobody.
That's straight a fact. That's it, man. I ain't really got nothing else to add to that, man.
Last one. We got one more and then we out of here. I know we long as hell.
See, sleeping, I think.
I'm here, man. I had my tech on, but I ain't really want to see too much.
That's it. I feel you, dog.
That shit was getting me hot, bro. Like,
yeah, especially as a parent. I understand, bro. Yeah. That shit's nasty.
Nasty
Go
shit.
ahead, man.
Ryan Day had a take about teams possibly playing opponents like other colleges for spring day games. What's y'all take on that? What's your opinion?
I love it.
Ryan Day's Ohio
State head coach. Yeah, I love it conceptually. My only problem with it would be it's easier to control your guys against your guys. And spring is just we doing some tune-up work. We just want to get some, just a little work out there and get physical a little bit. It's gonna be tougher to control when it's an opposition. So it sounds okay, but I worry about the injury factor, because like we say, these games don't count. So we really just want to come out of there healthy is the key.
Right.
But I
would worry a little bit more in those situations. I like it. I just think it's really hard to control.
The reward is so small of it, like
right.
But you get some financial reward too, man. It could be you get some TV rights.
More people to tune in.
Yeah, TV rights to sell tickets. But no, I think
that's cool for the program. But
from an excitement perspective, yeah. Money perspective, yeah. But just from man, just let these 15 practices run. You can control the spring games because the spring game is nothing but a practice anyway, correct? So don't too much risk for something that doesn't count.
Yeah, from a fan perspective, absolutely love to see.
Yeah, but from a program
being
perspective,
smart, being a program perspective, just don't seem worth it.
Yeah,
not worth the risk. So,
all right, man, we out of here, man. The NBA is retiring number 6 for Bill Russell. I thought that was very dope.
Amazing. That's amazing.
Well deserved.
Well deserved, man.
Yeah, and it's not for his on the field play. Well, not solely for his on the court rather play. But just
legacy,
correct legacy, man. What Bill Russell stand for, the stuff he did for the community, humanitarian, civil rights, man. He was a trailblazer, man, a true trailblazer. So shout out to the NBA for doing the right.
He was a giant amongst men, and that had nothing to do with his height.
Correct.
You gotta put work in for motherfuckers not to forget you, and that's what the fuck Bill Russell did, dog.
Absolutely.
Like you want to do some regular shit, they gonna forget about you, but. You don't want nobody to forget about you. You got to gangster shit.
Is he the first
in the NBA? I know
NBA, yes,
that I know of. Yeah,
NBA hasn't done that. No baseball's done.
And I damn near dropped the thug till when I saw that. I was like, man, that's amazing. Like, the NBA obviously is the most progressive league by far. But for them to do
that, I think 42 is retired in baseball, right?
Yeah, baseball. Yeah, 42. I do want to say this in regards to the 42, man. What Bill Russell did is just as important what Jackie Robinson did for baseball. Just as
true indeed, absolutely. And we spoke on it before, in his passing, especially in a city like Boston. He dealt with a lot. He dealt with an absolute ton in that city, and still tall. Yeah, it's people built different, man.
Boston tough now. Imagine Boston.
Imagine, right. Yeah. That's
Bill ain't had no choice but to be like civil rights. Well, he had to go live somewhere.
Or bitch up and bow out. He took the tough road.
Nah, man, it's too far. I gotta drive 4 hours outside the city, man. Nah, man, I gotta stand up.
It was about the commute.
Bro, it's too far.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what.
He the best player in the NBA. Shit,
as a guy that ain't never lived 15 minutes further, 15 minutes away from his job, more than that, I feel him. If it's about that commute, we gonna raise hell because I ain't with all this.
I gotta stay in a nice neighborhood right by the stadium, baby. Y'all got me driving way out there. All right. Hey, Martin, what y'all doing Saturday, man?
We gotta talk about this.
I'm gonna pull up with y'all boys, man. See what y'all talking about, man. I need some resources.
Got me driving an hour and a half both ways every day. Hell no. I ain't did it.
All right, we out of here. We gotta get out of here, man.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I'm supposed to be coaching the wide receivers right now. I missed the whole practice.
Shit. Fired. They fired your ass
already. Hey, it's a roll up. It's the vibes. Hey, like, subscribe. Hey, just shoot us with a bunch of likes before y'all get out of here, man. We appreciate y'all for hanging out with us 3 times a week. The season's on the horizon. I'm not saying any Sunday. No cap Sundays. It's gonna be fire. That's back. We turning Fridays into like big 3 fine bomb style, man. A lot of call-ins. Y'all bang that line. 561-235-2560. I was just about to say the regular numbers like y'all from 561 as well, but 561-235-2560. Bang that line. Leave us your takes, your questions about absolutely anything. Ain't got to be football. Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, man. Fellas.
Hey, man. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Real talk. We're going to get up out of here, man. Hey, and again, we still are unlicensed life coach, man. Y'all don't be afraid. You ain't got to say your name. I really want to help some people, man.
We help some people today with our experience of our breakups and how we dealt with it, you know?
That's a fact.
think we gave some life gems today, man. I'm proud of us.
Man. Oh, absolutely. Thank you for the super chats, man. We appreciate it. We ain't never got this much love.
Yeah, that was my
super chats. Keep it coming. Hey, there's no love for greater love than a little financial love, man. Let us know what we doing is about something, man. That's how you really show up, baby.
That was my shout out to super chat.
62 keeps.
Now speaking of donations, whatever, I want to give a shout out to all the people, all the people on the timeline that donated to the kids' jersey drive in regards to the Krispy Kreme giveaway or fundraiser rather. Want to give a shout out to everyone who donated, man. Really appreciate it. Y'all came out and showed out. So shout out to you guys. No, we still going. If you guys want to donate, just hit my DMs. It'll be closing pretty soon though. That's CJ Wilson 850 on Twitter. If you're not on Twitter, figure it out. We'll get in contact some way.
Already.
But yeah, if you donate, I really appreciate it, man. Y'all the GOAT for that.
Yeah, I gotta shoot the kids some money, man. Uncle Larry love the kids, man. You got some cool kids too. I don't like everybody kids. Your kids are cool. I can say that.
They be chilling, dog.
they all right with me. So they be interrupting our show all the time. And I like that part too, though. All right, we up out of here, man. Peace and love.
It's the roll up. It's the vibes. We'll catch y'all on Monday, man. Or Sunday if you live. Take us out of here, Harlem.